Hi, I'm Dr. Andre from Oxford Natural. If you're looking to make a change, improve metabolism, energy, sleep, take Optimum Day and Optimum Night.
These have helped me so much in my weight loss journey. The Optimum Day helps you with your metabolism burn during the day, and the Optimum Night helps you to have a good night's sleep. These have been brilliant for me. And if you're interested,
Take our 90-day challenge.
click the link in the description and you can get 70% off with your first order.
Hello and welcome to the weekend roundup. Oh, do we have some games to round up? We have to introduce our esteemed panel. We're gonna, well, actually, they're not all on the table, actually. So starting from the gantry, we've got Abby Summers and Nicky Hopkins. Reporting live from the championship. Up on the desk, we have got the Donoff of the Robberth, Mr. Bottle Job, Mr. AFC himself. That space is blank. I'm going to save that guest, unfortunately, until last, because he is the king today. He's the real king. In the sausage suit, we have Mr. Doyle himself.
Thank you. Don't even like mustard, lad. Prefer tomato sauce.
Bit of mustard in there as well, yeah. And we have got occupational health, and we have HR in to visit the next man, Mr. Matisse. He's in the mud. But without further ado, unfortunately, I have the unpleasant duty, even though I've had a happy weekend, got the unpleasant duty of welcoming the Carabao Cup final winner, Mr. Kim. Get the booze going. Do not be upstanding. Do not stand. Do not stand. Do not stand. I don't want any standing. No standing. No standing. No, I don't even want to shake your hand. I don't even want to shake your hand. Oh, man.
We are not worthy.
I've got no answer.
Nasty work.
Keep that money in your pocket.
I will, thank you, man. Absolutely, absolutely, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Save me some money, man. Save me some money.
Hold on.
Look what you've done.
No, look what you lot have done.
No,
you
look what
brought him in
you've
to
done.
come. He's not a regular
I
on
ain't
the
brought
show.
him in it.
What's he doing it?
I didn't want him to come.
I told you the other day who booked it.
What's he doing? Who booked him, man? Get him out.
Guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm never on hosting duty on this show. So this is going to be carnage. And this is exactly how I want it. Because never in my life.
We're so bad.
So who's so bad? You're so bad. You're 3-0 and you can't
Excuse me, that was a conversation.
You're so bad.
That was a
the gantry's
conversation.
far away. You got to speak up.
That was a
You got
conversation
to
between
speak up if you're in the gantry.
That was a conversation between Kim and I. Private conversation.
I'm going to be unbearable today. Never has a draw and being robbed by the PGMOL felt so great. That's what I'm going to say. But anyway, it's not about me. Let's start. Let's kick the show off. Starting again? No, we'll wait. We got to start at the Carabao Cup final. The first opportunity for Arsenal to show the world and the Premier League that they are who they say they are. The first chance to collect. You know what I mean? It's not the be-all and end-all, but it's the first chance. And it was Manchester City against Arsenal at Wembley. Man City absolutely schooled Arsenal, especially second half. Who would like to kick off the proceedings? Is it the king or is it the servant?
Servant? Hey, behave yourself.
I'll let the subject go first.
Servant.
Hey, Robbie, you have some.
Oh my God.
He's calling you a
Yeah,
subject.
you go first, innit? You won. Run your mouth.
Hold it. Just hold it exponentially.
We might need your mic.
Bombastically.
Honestly, hold that.
You dropped your crown there, lad.
Hold. You were so confident. You were so confident on Wembley Way. People were talking about a quadruple.
Who said that?
Hold it, Robbie. Hold it. Hold it. You got absolutely put in a spliff and smoked. You got skinned. Little brothered. You got embarrassed in that second half. You got embarrassed. What do you have to say for yourself?
Who brought him in, man? I was coming in today, I was thinking to myself, you know what? I'm going to get cooked, but my cooking's going to be a little less than normal, but they managed to find a way.
It's the final, mate.
You know what I mean? No, yeah, listen. Yeah, what can I say, man? The first half, I thought we started well. I thought Havertz should have scored. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? He dwelt on the ball, like he hesitated instead of just like putting it away. Even first half, I didn't think you had a shot on target in the first half, even though you was growing into the game. But that second half, man, oh my God. I couldn't believe, I was watching the game and I was like, this is going to be Whoever scores first, I can see it's like a tense, tight game, not the greatest game. Whoever scores first is going to win. But then we just sat back, and some of the things that we've been criticised for, we actually did, right? I can't defend it. Like, it was poor. And then
Can't defend.
Kepa.
You saw that yesterday.
Arsenal can't.
Kepa.
Can't defend.
Well, we can defend a lot better than you. You'll get your time. You'll
Please
get
don't
your
deflect.
time,
Please
yeah?
don't deflect. Please
Everyone's
don't
got
deflect.
the
This is the
gun
Arsenal.
pointing.
I'm not deflecting. No, but how am I deflecting when you've jumped
This
in?
is the Arsenal
Everyone's done
section.
smoke.
Section. Please refrain from talking about other teams. It's
No,
the
you-
Arsenal section.
Yeah,
The
but
Arsenal section.
You jumped in one.
It's the Arsenal.
jumped in.
We are all allowed to comment on the Arsenal section, are we not? Yes,
Yeah, of
we
course
are.
you are, and you
Thank
will get
you.
your
I will
chance.
allow
But
you.
why are you
I will
jumping
allow
in
you to
midway through?
comment.
So if the subjects, all of us, have something to say in the Arsenal section, we can say in the Arsenal section without it coming back onto our own
Hey,
team. We'll get
Abby,
to our team where
Abby,
you can all have a say.
You know what?
Arsenal
going
section.
on over there.
Please
Listen.
proceed
There's a
with the
lot
Arsenal
going on over
section.
there.
Please proceed with the Arsenal
gonna have
section.
Let me say something.
I won't. I won't.
Oh, won't you?
I will
Is
not.
that a threat?
I will. It's a promise, my
What'd
friend.
you say?
I said you're gonna have to watch it over there. She goes, I won't.
I won't.
promise her. She's got smoke for you.
I've got-
Apparently,
She can do.
from the 3-0 job.
Please proceed.
No, let her. She
right.
can have
Please,
a.
I was listening to the Arsenal section. Please proceed.
Have you?
Thank you.
You know, because you jumped in.
Please
All right.
proceed.
So I'm proceeding. Right.
Proceed.
So yeah, Kepa, even before he made that mistake, right? He run out of the goal. I thought he was going to get sent off for that. I mean, I've not, you know,
He
saw
wasn't.
It wasn't.
not saw that much
That was
contact.
the right thing.
I was like, what are you doing, man? Like, you completely misjudged it. And I was like, yo, were you not switched on to the game? And then he was doing this thing where he was just standing on the ball for ages, like saying, yo, you lot come and press. And City were like, no, we're not pressing. And then it was like, almost like we didn't have a plan for you not pressing. It was like, he just stand on the ball like that saying, hold on, ain't they going to press? They're not pressing. It was just, and then after that, he goes and makes that absolute howler, which, you know, because I thought even up until then, even though you were well on top, we were defending it quite well. I thought Gabriel and Saliba were doing their thing, kept Haaland quiet. But then once that goal went in, you know, that was it. It was over. And you deserve your win. And I can't defend anything. We were absolutely shocking in that second half. We got smoked. We got smoked. But
You got touched.
Huge touch.
well, actually, I'm not even going to say but. We got absolutely.
And now we've only
We got dealt with. We got dealt with.
And now we've only
got
got
dealt
what,
with.
8
Every
games
good
at
song
the
needs
end
a
of
good
the
advert.
season.
We
as
got
well.
dealt with, but what I'd say is right. If you know, I know everybody's saying we were going to bottle it. We're not going to bottle it. We will still go and win that league, right?
But you did.
Oh, really?
You
We're still
will
going to win it. We're going to win the
go
league.
and win that league.
We're going to win the league.
You
We
said
have
you
to.
were- you said you
we
were
have
gonna
to.
win Wembley.
The only way that game yesterday is going to be erased, can be completely erased from my memory, where I don't even care, right? Is if we win the league, right? Liverpool lost the final last year to Newcastle. They didn't turn up. They were poor. If you ask Doyle, you ask any Liverpool fan, they don't care because they won the league.
Yeah.
The only way that gets erased, where we say, yeah, so what, is if we win the league. If
ain't
we
gonna
don't
happen.
win the league, so you think you're going to
not-
definitely,
Yeah, we'll win the league now.
you think you're definitely
yeah,
going to win?
look, yeah. Look what happened.
I'm ready to put money on
What's
it.
going on here?
That's a bit.
What we put in on?
Whoa.
How much money? How much money is going on
We're
this?
putting down. No.
Money?
Put
some money on it, lads.
Money?
Put it down.
Kim,
Put your
money?
chest
We
on
putting
it.
down.
Put your
Kim.
chest
How much
on it.
money?
What we putting down?
Kim,
No,
you still on his
wonder.
parade from last night?
What are you putting down? What are you putting
I
down,
want
bro?
some of the money.
I'm confident on the league. Yeah, we were shocking on that. That was our worst performance of the
Look what- yeah, but
season.
look what happens.
You played well. I give you all
Look
your
what happens
credit.
when
The
the
second,
pressure's on, though.
hold on. I give you all your credit. In the second half, you deserve to win. Big up to O'Reilly as a young player. You know what I mean? We've got to big him up. You know what I mean? Two easy goals, but he took his goals well. He's in the position. I think he played really well. But we're going to win the league, and I'm ready to put money on it.
Do
Honour.
it, Kim.
How much?
100 quid.
£100.
Let's do that.
Want it?
Nice.
And I'll tell you why we'll win
Go
the
on,
league.
yeah, we need to hear this.
Because when the pressure mounts on Lego Head, he cracks every single time.
We're going to see.
He can't handle the pressure.
You can't do it.
90 minutes against a jaded old City team. Oh, they're not playing well at the moment. They're off form. And we just smoke you. And it's going to happen again. You're going to come to the Etihad. You'll try and defend. You'll try and nick a little corner. Nico O'Reilly will get his head to a couple
different.
more. It won't be different.
Why would it be
Different. That was
Exactly
your.
the same thing's
Listen,
gonna
let me
happen.
be different. That was your big game. That's your big game.
Our big game.
That's your big game this
That was
season.
our
The
big game.
Champions League's over for you.
That
You
was
know what I
our
mean? You got
33rd
smoked.
trip in Wembley.
got
10
battered.
years.
Listen,
That's a tiny little game.
And you know why I knew that was a big game? Because you actually filled the stadium. You filled your end. That's the first time I've been there and see you. You filled your end.
My eyes were
You're up for
mad
it. You know
trick
what I
on me,
mean?
to be fair. I could see Arsenal fans. I could see red, but
Couldn't hear him.
couldn't hear us.
Shut up, man.
Couldn't hear
Shut
him.
up. We were louder than you up until.
Wait.
We're louder than you up until you scored the second goal.
I
Then
don't-
fair enough. Yeah, of course.
I wonder if anyone's told Arsenal fans that they can actually sing at Wembley, because I couldn't hear
No,
a
don't give
peep
me
out
that.
of them.
Don't
you did
give
your
me
little,
that.
You did your
I
little
couldn't hear
flag,
you lot.
North
Listen.
London forever, apart from when we're
Listen,
from South
until-
London.
until-
and then beep,
Go,
bop.
kid, I love
until you
him.
got your goal. I didn't hear nothing from you lot, right? Listen, it's your big day out. Well done.
It's
You know what I
our
mean?
big day
For
out.
this season, it's your
Brother,
big day
we win
out.
it all the time.
wait.
Big day
This season,
out.
hold on.
Slow down there, buddy.
Robbie.
Slow down there, buddy.
I said for this season,
Rob,
for this season, it's your big day
embarrassing
out.
yourself.
No, our big day out will be the last game of the season.
For this season, it's your big day out.
Our
man.
big day out will be the
You're
last
gonna
game of the
you're gonna-
season.
Listen,
Where we go 2-0
give
down
you-
and you'll get all giddy and then
I give
we'll
you all
score
your
three.
credit for that one, but we're winning the league, man, and you're gonna owe me 100 quid.
Let's see what happens.
Love that.
All right, we have to
But
go.
well, yeah,
we have to
don't
go
take
round the table. Listen, I'm surrounded by a whole bunch of losers everywhere else, but we have to come to the losers because they all have to participate in the show. As Abby
itching
said,
me, man.
they've all got to talk about other teams and other games.
Yeah.
Abby,
Yeah.
you obviously got a lot to say.
Don't take them bottles off, mate.
Oh, it's itching me, my neck.
He's allergic. He's
I'm still
allergic.
putting-
Well,
the
you can't be
bottles are
allergic.
still.
To
allergic.
you can't be allergic to bottling. You do it all the time.
Bottles are- oh my God.
Can't be.
I'm the
Go on,
same.
you got a lot to say.
I'll be honest. Yesterday, I was having the most horrendous day. Awful. I didn't even speak during that first half when I was at work. No, but it definitely made my afternoon a lot better than it was. I mean, it was just something. I have got a new lease of life when it comes to you lot. Don't let me down this time. Do not let me down.
What do you mean new lease?
Well, I ruled them out and I thought, yeah, they're done, the league's done. And realistically, the league probably is done. But you've given me just a little bit of something.
A little bit of hope.
Little bit of hope.
So you're
worrying.
back to City, like loving.
The door's ajar.
It's
Instead of
more
worrying
like-
about our own team.
I thought, no, we'll get to my... Well, it's the Arsenal section, Rob. It's the Arsenal section.
no,
The Arsenal section.
continue, man.
The
Go ahead.
Arsenal section. We're doing the Arsenal section,
Good,
okay?
good,
We'll get
good.
to my crappy, awful rubbish.
No, don't mention your thing yet.
We'll get to
All right,
get
go
to
ahead.
mine.
You can cuff.
Anyway, so you've reopened the door, which I thought was shut. And I was just thinking, yeah, Etihad, they come to the Etihad, like, can you? Probably, yeah, you can. And then Palace, like, your game in hand, yeah, you can. And then you're back to being within 3 points.
But
I'm
the
like,
same weren't in the Premier League. This is
no, but it's more like
Very
because
different.
pressure, hype. I watched Mikel Arteta yesterday, have no idea, not a Scooby of what to do. I thought it was outrageous. That first half, I thought it was like a chess match. Very close, very even. And I was like, sure. I actually thought Arsenal were going to win yesterday. I really did. And then second half, I just thought that 15 minutes where you were under it, I thought, surely not. Surely not. You've got to have a plan B here. Like, there's got to be an outball. There's got to be something. The way that City just nullified you, so easy, nullified your midfield was just so easy. And if any other team can look at what you did yesterday and try and replicate that, we are in for a good run in, my friends. Well, in for a good old run in.
Yeah.
Good old run in.
I agree. The problem is with Arsenal, what I've seen like is when the pressure's on, that's when it all collapses. And that yesterday, do you know what is important? You've got to get that first trophy under your belt. That's what happened to City a couple of years ago. But you couldn't. You couldn't do it. And when that moment of pressure, and like they came to us last week, and we drew with them, and we give them a game. We should have beat them in the end. You've got to come to us as well, and we're fighting. We're scrapping for our lives. Like
You've got to go there and you've got to get something.
Yeah, but that's,
I would love it if you beat them. I would love it.
These 3 points.
So now we're scared to go to West Ham.
Yeah, I know you can't wait, but we'll see what happens. Well, you couldn't wait last year or the year before that, and we see what happened then. But I'm just.
Well,
Yeah,
at your place last year.
Year before.
No, not our place.
No.
At your place. Mate.
No, we're playing at your place.
Yeah, we're playing us at our place this time.
But you said we came to what happened when we come to your place last?
No, when we came to your place last.
No, you said. Yeah,
Don't
but you ain't
really
coming
matter
to our
the
place.
semantics,
The
does it,
result
Rob?
was the end.
No, but you
At
ain't
the
coming
end
to
of
our
it,
place.
the
sorry.
result.
Don't
the
let me
result.
get to you. Don't
Yeah,
let me
come on,
I won't. I won't.
Keep going.
But
Don't
I'm just
let
saying,
him get to you.
you've only got to wait one
let him
more
get-
mistake. That was the first mistake. You've only got to wait
No, but that's a
one
different
mistake.
Yo, Nicky, it's a different competition. Yeah.
All,
It's okay,
all-
this could be
all
the
you've
sprint.
got to do,
And do you know what this could be?
Nicky,
The
all you've got to
sprint
do-
for?
Marathon, not a sprint.
all you got to do at the
That's
London
game.
Stadium is put a bit of pressure on and then get one of your lads to do some keepy
I
up.
like what they did to you.
That's it.
Let them
Just a few
rattle.
little keepy uppies on Wembley turf, right in front of Lego Head. It's
Could
embarrassing.
you pass them their second again trophy,
From Abbey.
please?
Yeah.
You love that trophy. We wheel it out every year, don't we? Second again,
No,
hello.
it says
Yeah.
Arsenal fan base, Port Loco City.
Yeah. It's just a
Premier League
trophy,
Cup.
tin pot.
It's Tin pot.
Tin pot for, you know, you got to a
Second
final, well
again,
done.
ole, ole.
Ole, ole.
Second
Good
again.
job,
there-
good
are there,
job. I've got nothing more
Are
to
there
say
any
about it.
takers? I mean, listen, Matisse, I like what you're doing. It looks quite noble.
No,
of what
bring
you're
him in,
trying to
man.
do, because
Bring him
you
in.
don't fool me.
No,
you don't fool
I'm
any
not
of us.
doing
Bring him
anything.
in.
You know what I mean?
I
You're trying to obviously.
I like
just,
to be honest. I was preoccupied with the day. Flew back. Mum's 50th, so I wasn't watching the whole game.
Big up
I
your mum.
watched a few
Big up
pieces.
your mum.
I watched a few
5-0.
bits and bobs.
Big up.
And obviously, what my team did certainly changed my mood in terms of this weekend's fixtures and how much I care. However, I'm going to take a different route because I think I said it on the Thursday show, the goalkeeper situation. If you're going to lose, you want to play your strongest team and lose, leaving everything out there. But when you put Kepa in goal because you want to give him a reward for playing all the way up until Wembley, that for me is just crazy work. And I know every manager does it, so it's not even an Arteta thing. I know Pep's done it, I know Klopp's done it. But if my team done that, I'd be absolutely fuming. You're trying to get a trophy for the first time in 6 years almost, and you're messing around with the goalkeeper position because you want to be fair or you want to be nice. It's not about being nice. It's about playing your best players and picking up the trophy and winning and getting the medal. That's
just to say, yeah, that I wanted him to play because we was having this big debate on who should start, and there were a lot of people saying Ray should start, and I said no, he's played all the way. I did it. I had clocked his record.
He's not
in finals until I saw it this
Against
morning.
us.
I was
Yeah,
like,
most of them.
Mate,
the man's lost nearly every final, bro.
Stink.
Not a happy hunting
I was
ground for him,
like,
mate.
he's lost literally every final at Wembley.
but the gap between the two keepers is big as well.
To be fair though, apparently it is actually written in some goalkeepers' contracts that they
How
play
really
all
written?
I saw a video on that.
all
yesterday.
domestic
Actually,
games,
Pippa did a video on it yesterday.
Domestic cup.
And she said that from a football agent perspective, if you're a number 2 or second string keeper, there will be something in there when you get cup games.
Yeah,
and
but she
it's
said it's
contractual.
not always written.
No, it's not always.
Sometimes
But
it's
she
like
said a lot of the
unwritten.
time
It was
it's
sensible.
written in
Listen, to
that
get that
contract.
trophy though, I'd be breaking contracts and getting out the door.
Yeah.
You see this, it wasn't worth it.
Sets you up for the rest of the season, that one.
Although
Everyone can say bigger fish to fry. It's a
I
massive
don't think you can
massive
blame
pot.
that loss solely on him.
No,
He makes
that's
a
just an
mistake.
element of
They
it that's
weren't
not been mentioned
They
yet.
weren't
I think it was wild. And he obviously he's the reason they concede the first goal. That's a massive goal to concede. And any game is the first goal.
My thing from watching it was that everyone will talk about Kepa, but I'm sorry, 10 other man out there.
100%.
Absolutely shocking, mate.
Yeah.
Absolutely shocking. Arsenal did not have a clue what to do. First 20 minutes, yeah. Triple save from James Trafford.
Very.
That was the difference between the two second keepers. One made a triple save, one threw it in the net. That was the difference in terms of that department. The rest of it,
Trossard
Arsenal,
was
forget it, mate.
terrible.
I'm looking at the big guys. I'm looking at Bukayo Saka, brand new contract. You're the captain. No change out of Nico O'Reilly. I'm looking at Havertz coming in. Add a little bit of something. There's no Eze, there's no Odegaard. What are you on? Nothing. Declan Rice, I've seen a lot of Arsenal fans saying at least he did. Nah,
Didn't
not for
see
me.
it. Didn't see
and
it.
I always defend Declan Rice. I think he's wicked, but nowhere near it. Zubimendi, you've been brought in big money. Supposed to be Spanish orchestrator, nice techie. Hiding, nowhere to be seen. Hincapié got the run around. Semenyo's taking the mick out of him at the end, so they had him dancing.
Once he got that yellow card early.
He was in trouble.
Done.
Ben White, obviously you're against Doku all the game. You couldn't do nothing. Like, all of it. Arteta, tactically, didn't have a way. We've all seen what's been going kind of viral on X. Pep just went 4-2-4. Don't press their centre-backs. Them guys are brainless and ain't going to have it. They're going to be too scared to play. And that's what happened now. And maybe that's like a blueprint. But as much as you don't have to panic, you can still win the league. Like you said, you get to May, you're not going to care about all of this stuff. The first chance you've got, though, the first opportunity of the season, because the Carabao Cup, first one on offer, the first marker you've got to lay down and say, nah, you see all of you lot who's been on us, let us just show you something of what we're on. You messed it up, man, in a bad way, to the point where I'm like, as an Arsenal fan, you're probably leaving there going, we just didn't show up. Forget the Kepa thing. Like, you couldn't get out your half. Yeah. I thought it was the Prime City. I thought them man had Kevin De Bruyne, Leroy Sané. I thought Jesus was on their team. I thought they had Sterling. I thought it was the old City. I thought Company was there, bro. Like David Silva and them, man. It was that City. They couldn't get out.
And City can be caught at. Like, we know, we've seen them get...
City's not good.
Not good.
I said that on the thing.
I couldn't believe it.
There's no way City beat them. More for me, to be fair. I was like, nah, man, this Arsenal team, they got steel. They don't know how to lose football matches.
They do.
What was worrying was that looked like the old Arsenal.
Yeah.
But you're right. You go to Bournemouth, you have to just win, make it a distant thing.
Also,
you got to play that game at home.
City as well, even though obviously Haaland never has like much change out of Gabriel Saliba anyway. But I thought his work rate yesterday, I thought he was brilliant.
He did a lot more.
I thought he did so much.
He didn't hardly
yesterday.
touch it, but he
They
worked hard, though.
actually marked.
But
He
he was a nuisance yesterday. I thought he was very good yesterday.
Well, Haaland? Nah,
I
he
thought
didn't do
he was
anything.
good.
And he didn't do
He
anything.
didn't even
They were
have
all
to be.
good.
He didn't have to be
Gyökeres
fair.
couldn't get a touch.
But
as usual.
he got marked out of the
I
game.
thought he was good.
Like, I don't know, man. That needs to be studied, man. Let's get the super chat.
It was super indicative of what Arsenal have been doing for the last few years, mate.
Yeah.
The second they have a moment of pressure, they crumble. And you've got to say, right, it was a level playing field. The fact that they played James Trafford and you play Kepa, there's no excuses there. It just wasn't good enough. Saka disappeared. All the attacking prowess that Arsenal have lacked all season come to fruition in that moment. Having said that, sitting next to a City fan gloating, right? I usually didn't want Arsenal to win the league, right? Because they exist and they're always in your face, right? But now that one exists, a City fan exists in my face, Arsenal gonna win the league. Go, you better win this league. I swear to God. If they win it,
listen,
I know you don't want them to, yeah.
You won it last year.
Honestly, go and win the league, lads.
You had a horrible game against Newcastle in the final last year.
can't
And
see-
you won the league. So
Also,
that's what I
you
said.
also
It's the main thing is
How bad he was.
the main thing for us, right?
Normalise.
You know, we got to put that behind us, right? I'm not saying no bigger fish to fry or nothing like that because I wanted to win that game yesterday, right? But I'm going to be honest and say to you that when I came out of the game, I wasn't as hurt as I was after the Wolves game when we dropped the points there. You know what I mean? Because I'm just like,
Really? In a final, though?
nah, listen, bro. I'm being complete. Even going to
more hurt against the Wolves.
even going to the game, I was excited for the final, but I didn't have that nervous energy like when I'm going to Premier League games because for me, that's the one that I really want to win, right? But having said that, that was a poor performance yesterday, you know what I mean? And all what you guys have said is true. I can't deny it. Like, we just did not respond. And that was the worrying thing. It was a very, very poor performance. But what I have seen from this team this season is that they bounce back from adversity. Every time they've had a defeat this season, they ain't had many, but when they've had a defeat, they've responded, and they've responded well, and that's what I expect them to do.
Does it not make you worried a little bit?
You're getting carried away, but you're putting down money and all them things.
No, I'm just asking.
It is mad that you think you're definitely...
Yeah, I think that's
man,
mad.
you
Have
carry
you
on.
seen the games that City have got to play? Yeah, they've still got to play Chelsea.
Well, I mean...
Like,
No, listen.
different teams, though,
like,
the manner of the
compared
performance.
to
The
them.
manner of that performance, but you got to look at that I'm looking at it in isolation. I'm looking at it and saying, Kepa won't be playing when we go to thing. It'd be Raya back in goal. You know what I mean? Hopefully Eze or somebody like that will be back in midfield. Urian Timber will be back. Like hopefully, there'll be a different complexion on that game. You know what I mean? But having said that, I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that there wasn't worrying bits to that because when was it you said that it looked like we didn't have a plan? Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, I mean, I can't deny it. I was there sitting there thinking, what are we going to do something, man?
Yeah.
And I thought the manager should have got Calafiori, for instance, on earlier. I could see Nkapie has been brilliant for us. You got that yellow card early, right? And then Doku was just running at him and running. I'm like, even like Trossard, go and help him. He was anonymous in the game as well. Like the forward players were absolutely anonymous in the game, but they weren't helping out as well. They weren't getting back and helping out. Like it was just some things there. I was like, that's not usually us, right? So yeah, there was some very worrying parts in it, but
Still very confident.
I'm still confident we're going to win this league.
It's one of them, though. You said that Liverpool fans were happy to lose that, and it definitely was.
No, I didn't say you were happy to lose
Not happy
it.
to lose it, but we
I
weren't
said-
bothered because we won the league. But
In the end,
the next game after that, or the next two games, we'd won the league. So it was guaranteed that we were going to win the league. I don't know if it necessarily is right now with the past history of Arsenal. I'd be terrified if it was Arsenal at the same time. The only thing that
No,
is
I'm not
saving me,
terrified.
the only thing that's saving it in my mind is they've got some difficult games and you've got easier games going
we're
into
not
the
that- we're
run.
not
No,
that-
but it's just,
Yeah.
the thing is, Doyle, I'm not terrified. That's not. I'm not looking on that game and saying
Yeah.
I'm terrified, right? Because I also got to look at the previous games to those, which were also pressure. We played Bayer Leverkusen during the week. It's 1-1. If we don't go and get a decent result on that, we're going out. You know what I mean? And they just at the weekend drew with Bayern, and we dealt with that game. We've been dealing with pressure. Everton was big pressure. You know what I mean? We're running down that game and it's looking like, boy, we're going to drop points.
I do think it is. I
game.
think it is dangerous to over read into this result and get too
massively
overly confident that City are going to come back, because I'm not impressed with City. Outside of this game, forget this game for a second. The Premier League, they've been dropping points, and they're not. They were just battered to. They were just. You just battered to Real Madrid.
And then the game in hand, and that pressure comes back.
They've got to be perfect.
Can Arsenal deal with it? Because
The thing is, Arsenal have not had to be perfect. City have to be perfect now. And can we trust City to be perfect?
No.
I don't really think so. Not based on what I've been
I'll tell you the
watching.
other thing that annoyed me with Arsenal yesterday, right? At the start of the game, they were putting balls like in behind, quick. Which I've seen a lot of. And we were getting joy. And then we just stopped doing that. I was like, what? I mean, we've seen teams all season get joy by just getting the ball up behind, running behind, and I was like, just
They
adopt.
froze, man.
Just
They
adopt
froze.
that.
They froze, bro.
Absolutely.
Because I'll tell you, we'll be looking at going, I've not asked these men to play like this. What are we doing?
Play the game.
That is what it was.
But there's 7 more finals left
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah.
7 more games with exactly the same amount of pressure.
Yeah, same
I-
with
you
you.
know,
you've got to play.
Same with you.
I agree with you. I think we're probably not. We're nowhere near as good as we have been. And like, yeah, it makes good content.
You got you got pressure ones as well.
Like, do I realistically think I'd win 100 quid? Probably not. But
Still paying.
You just bet it now, lad. So it's too late.
I don't really care. I don't really care.
charity.
I don't care.
Believe
It's still
it,
worth it.
mathematically
Yeah, I'm going to always believe it,
Yeah,
aren't
yeah.
I? But I do think that after winning that, it
helps.
We've always said it before. Like
pressure, yeah.
Look at them fixtures, though.
but not even about the pressure. Pep's always made a massive deal on the Carabao Cup. Always.
Yeah, yeah.
And our form after the Carabao, because usually it's in February. Our form after that, when we've won the league, I'm pretty sure he's like, we haven't lost a single
It's incredible.
Do
It
you
is.
think
It's
it's
absolutely incredible.
It is.
So
Do you think it's a bit of a shame that you got a 2-week gap now, and then the
Big
FA
time.
Cup, and then the league? Like, by the time we get back to the league, it'll be 3 weeks. When really, what you maybe want after this,
That
just
momentum.
you want them. I think it's a massive shame. I think that week of drawing to Forest and West Ham really screwed us, because I think if we'd won those games, I would be genuinely extremely confident of winning the league. 'Cause we'd be 2 points behind with a game in hand or whatever.
Right,
Five
but
with a game
it's
in
still
hand.
not out of the realm.
I think that might be where we look back and say you threw it away.
Yeah, I think.
They've thrown it away so many times.
I think it'll be extremely close. I think it'll probably go down to the final day, and I think we've just shown what we can do with. You're talking about your players out, but we've still got Donnarumma to come back in, Mark Gay to come back in,
Yeah.
Nico O'Reilly playing in midfield, 8 Nori to come back in. Like, we didn't play our full strength team, and if we can do that against you at Wembley, we can do it at the Etihad.
Yeah.
Roll up, roll up, roll up. It's that time of the week. It's the Mahtitty Weekly. Roll up, roll up, roll up.
yeah, no.
It's the latest issue. Come on, get your papers. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. What do we have here? The Pep suit of happiness. I have to say, editorially, this is fantastic. Some will say it's AI, but we all know that sometimes you are never better than your parents. You must respect your parents at all times. The Pep suit of happiness. That is nasty
That is so
work.
good.
And it is brilliant. Worthy of this week's front cover. What have we got on page?
Oh my
On the
God.
inside page, we've got AGT with the classic Wolverine. He thought that Mamadashvili was, how'd you say it? Queelan. How'd you say it?
Queven.
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 Kelleher, him,
Queven.
who looks actually like AGT, so he thinks to himself. He's sitting there.
Oh, we
we've
got pull out.
Spurs.
We got pull out.
Rah, pause.
Pull out.
We got Spurs' parade to rally the troops before their 6-pointer against Forest. Let's get behind the boys. I tell you what, let's get there early. Let's get the flares going. The bus has even got Spurs on it so that when they're driving through traffic...
Is that how it actually looks?
That is the Spurs coach.
The C has to part because Spurs are coming through. That's what your team's done. Dead in your cup final. We're going to get to you.
That is a genuine parade.
Genuine parade. This looks like you just won the Europa League, love. What's going on?
We'll get to me.
I've actually never seen anything like that.
Shocking.
We'll get to me.
Oh my...
We'll get to me.
That's
got
actually
And lose.
mad.
Do you want my 2 pence?
Relegation parade.
Do you want my 2 pence on this?
On
Getting ahead of
Right,
schedule.
we're not yet.
No, not yet.
We've been asked
Do
to
the
carry
pull
on.
out. Do the Karen. Do the.
Okay, also... Liam Rossigna. Oh my God.
tired of this week, man.
That's what we got here.
That back page is excellent, by the way. What an
What
excellent
do we
back
have
page.
here?
Perfect.
On Liam Rossigna. Liam Rossigna says, working with Brad Pitt and Robert Downey Jr. has helped him immensely, especially when it comes to convincingly playing the role of a football manager every weekend. He's on set. Your guy's on set, bro. Lights, camera, action, bro. Oscars, BAFTAs.
In the back page.
You know what I'm saying?
Look at that back page, lad. Excellent work, guys. Wonderful.
That's really good.
Liam Rossidia talks acting his dream role as Chelsea manager in Downfall of the Bridge. Nasty work.
That's so good.
It gets respect.
It's the leg cross. It's the leg cross as well.
Yeah.
It's
The
just-
leg crosses.
Because also, you know what he's like, your guy?
These are
He
getting
thinks
better
he's
and
done a
better.
good job of portraying a football manager.
Yeah, he
Like the
does, yeah.
stresses. I think I've captured the emotion of being a football manager. Really difficult
Look
for
how
me to
pleased
get
he is
how
with
to work.
himself.
That's what I'm saying. He's pleased with the role he's done. So
Wonderful
yeah,
work.
we're gonna
Honestly,
get there.
this is the best. I think
This could be the best. This is all time.
This is insane.
It's just,
Is that
so
yours?
good.
All-timer.
Who did the AGT
We could
one?
legit sell
That is
copies of this,
so
I
good.
reckon.
Everyone
People
keeps
would buy
asking
this.
How do we?
Genuinely.
How do they buy this?
Excellent.
Absolutely
it's
wild.
crazy work.
I'm gonna read
Love
the
it.
super chat. The laptop's moving absolutely mad at the
Oh,
moment.
now
As
you
usual.
know.
And this is
Now you
this
know.
is one of the good ones. I'm gonna fly through some super chats here. Try not to jump in and get angry. Gotti says, bigger fish to fry. We see your fan cam, Robbie. Cal says, Flex
Never
has
said bigger fish to
here
fry.
we go. Here we
Oh,
go.
here we go.
Here we
No,
go.
I never said that. What
Said
do you
don't
mean
jump
saw the
in.
fan cam?
Said don't
just
get
saying.
angry.
Saying if you could try not to jump in, jumped in on the
Don't
first
get
one.
angry.
Very angry.
No, that's
There you go.
lies.
Cal says,
Lawyer.
Flex has to decide whom to cook first. I recommend Robbie, since he dismissed United winning the Carabao Cup. How does it feel to lose your first final in 6 years? Do you want to- It
tell
feels.
me- you tell me
Ty
that.
says it feels good to lose
tell-
the first time.
You told me not to jump in.
Oh, right. No, you don't want to jump in. Yeah. Foco says, Abigail, that relegation support group I suggested could have been crucial for you. Seeing you nearly to tears every time hurts. Spurs don't deserve you. And Jamie says, from refusing to be subbed off to skying a penalty to now having slippy fingers, leave the League Cup final before the League Cup final leaves you.
Bro, I even remembered them other things before. And I was like, yo.
It's the guy you wanted to play. JWS says, I'm annoyed that Arsenal lost the cup, but hey, at least Spurs and Chelsea are bantering, so it's fun still. Also, Chelsea defense lazier than
Just don't worry about it.
lazier than Matisse's eyes. LOL. You know what I mean? I'm not that guy. I'll try and.
That's
sense-
cruel, lad.
That's
Don't
not
be doing
nice.
that.
I'll try and sense
That's
check.
horrible, lad.
Yeah,
Guys,
you
I've
leave him
been
alone.
in there for a while.
He can see how dead his team is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Twoman says, Kepa made an error. So is Raya against Wolves. We're acting like it's Kepa's fault. We lost. We didn't do anything for the second half. He will always lose playing that way. Jared says, is there anything more Spursy than their biggest season achievement being winning the second leg of a Champions League tie they were already out of? Would you kindly says, yesterday was my 32nd birthday. Happy birthday to you. Saw some great games. Spurs are jank. Arsenal taken to school. Liverpool lost at sea. Chelsea, Beto believe it's over. Flex, we were robbed by Dinlow officiating. Glory, glory, Man United. Tanish says, Mateus Nunes or Michael B. Jordan for the Oscar. And Louisiana says, Abby's team doing up bus parades for a relegation battle. Ma done up the Dickinson.
Read it. Read it.
That's a bit mad, that one.
Read it.
Nah, pause. And
Last
Virgil
time
van
he listened
Dijk.
to you, he got his account suspended.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he should make the final call.
Exactly. Ask for permission.
Have you got your account back?
Ask
Nope.
for forgiveness, not for permission.
Yeah, that. Wrong. Yeah,
That is
exactly.
my
Virgil van Dijk defending with his nyash again. Flex, I love this game. Abdul says, football won. Love when the football word unites to laugh at Arsenal. I hope you know how universally hated you are. P.S. Flex is an undercover Arsenal fan. It's nauseating and embarrassing.
They don't like us.
I'm not. I just want them to win the league because I hate these
Same,
lot. And I
same.
want them to win the league because I hate them lot as well. Chelsea couldn't do anything. My team couldn't do anything. Villa couldn't do anything. Who else has flirted with trying to get... nobody. So I'm left with having to see Arsenal win the league. That's what a Man United fan, his team, is supposed to do. Big back 1999. Right. And it's a City fan. What do you know about 99? That's our year. Abby, as a club, we always appreciated you. If you want to leave Spurs for some time, we will welcome you with open arms.
If you win the league, I will be there.
Will you change your team?
Arms across the
If you
arms.
get relegated,
It changes all the time, bro.
To be fair, if I'm in the Championship, I'm allowed a Premier League club, aren't I?
do you own
By the way,
Man
that's an
City
old
shirt?
fan cam they're showing up.
Yeah.
As you can see, right? That's the good thing, the evidence now. You can see actually by looking at me.
Yeah, that was some time ago.
About 2 years ago.
Kinya Bowler says, North London forever, quadruple never. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. Start investing in bottles. Summer is coming. Hold that, Donald Roberto.
You should start keeping the
Aaron's been a member for 14 months. These City Sharks are clownfish in disguise. Let them have the League Cup because that's all they're getting this season. Still 9 points behind. Mr. Talman says, Kim goes missing when City are doing badly in the Premier League. Any reason why that is?
Jason's got my number.
Hey, yeah, Jason, what are you calling for?
Rohit says, Lunin did really well a few years ago, but Real Madrid started Courtois, won the Champions League and was man of the match. I think Rice is world-class, but he is limited in his skill set. And the Freakin says, Doyle, does the City-Liverpool alliance no longer exist?
It never existed. Are you mad? City and
We've
Liverpool
ruined
alliance.
the
Are
last
you
decade.
Alliance.
mad?
That is true. I don't even know what alliance you're talking
No,
about.
I don't
know, like-
Have you
think it's
spoken
like
to
the
AGT
Pep
about
and
this?
Klopp alliance.
I think the
AGT
rivalry.
way too
I think
many
they used the wrong
fans.
word because it must be like
There's no such thing as an alliance between
No.
Manx and Scousers, lads. That doesn't exist.
it doesn't exist. Clara Bitsy
She's back.
is here.
Yeah.
She's back. She says, Robbie, have you mentioned how crap Salah has been all season, but you have never called out Saka, who has been rubbish this whole season, even after playing more games than Salah and having less GA?
Fair.
He had a poor
Robbie,
game.
Robbie.
He had a poor game yesterday.
Fair
A very poor game yesterday.
Okay.
Done a few of those.
But where have you been? Where has Clara Bitsy been? Yeah?
Yeah, gone running hiding.
Where have you been? Have you called out Neto? Yeah? Have you called out your manager? Yeah? Have you called out your team? Or where have you been? Have you even called? Where have you been? I've been missing.
There you
go.
Right.
Bitsy.
Excellent.
Yeah? Missing in action, man. You know what I mean? You've been missing more than Saka.
It's funny, after all that debating about Foden, Palmer, Saka, they've all just been asked.
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, genuinely?
But she's been missing more than Saka.
Bruno Fernandes.
Literally.
Imagine that.
Genuinely?
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought that?
All right, well, let's not compare 30-year-olds to
sorry.
25-year-olds.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what
And
I
also
mean?
having one game a week. Let's-
all the other flavour of the months have gone. There's only one left standing, eh? Oh, God.
The old man.
All the other world-class guys
One
have
game
fallen
a week.
off, so
The elderly
just
man.
leave the one guy who keeps doing it. Anyway, it's not the Man United section. Sully says, I just can't believe Slot is still in the job. The way Liverpool play now compared to past seasons is unbelievably depressing.
You know what, right? I have writ yesterday. I was on my laptop like this, Matrix behind me, and that, looking at research and all of this. Where you're going to get some deep analysis from a Frankfurter later, me, about why we are losing and why we are crap. Okay, you ready for that?
Yeah, we are. We are ready for that.
Yeah?
We are ready for
We're
that.
ready.
Clara Bitsy also says, Robbie, you have confirmed Abby will be on the panel next season. However, does she have a relegation clause in her DR Sports contract? Maybe we have to call Pippa, find out what's been written in there.
What's been written?
How does it work? You know what I mean? Anna Paul says, Ty said that Arsenal lost due to the referee.
Oh, don't. Ty, you didn't say
Not
that.
in
did
it,
you?
not in it.
You know what, right? That,
Gone.
But
Let's
he
back
did.
on that.
He's gone.
That's
didn't
back on
say
that.
that.
Relegation clause, because that's interesting. You do have those, isn't it? Where you get less money. If you go to...
Half pay, mate.
Your money gets halved. Your money gets halved. with
If I
him.
get any less, I'll be on the street.
Hey, be
gets
thankful for what you got.
Money gets halved, man.
Phantom says, how is it that Fofana has more speeding offences than clean sheets this season for Chelsea? And yeah, you know what? There's still a lot more. We got to kick on with the show. We'll get back to the super chats in a little while. So
Why are you allowed to govern this with a draw?
he's literally got
I will tell you why, Doyle.
He drew and
Doyle,
he's
I'm
in
glad
charge.
you've asked that question because, like I said before, you are only as good as the competition. Carabao Cup aside, Premier League. Put your results on the table, mate. Do you want to put your results on the table and see who collected?
No.
I didn't even win a game, but I feel like I have. I've extended my gap above you. Above you. I'm not even going to say extended above a gap above you. That doesn't count.
What about Nicky as well?
No.
If you're talking to both of us here in the gantry,
no,
then
Nicky's
address
not in
both
here
of
being a
us.
gobshite every week. No, I like Nicky. Right. No.
Be a gobshite.
No.
Well, I'll try.
Do you know, I thought only Scousers said that way, by the way, you know. I thought only Scousers said that.
Gobshite.
Yeah.
You know?
So,
That's a sudden thing.
where do I...
Don't make eye contact,
Oh,
nobody.
hi.
Nobody make eye
Honestly,
contact. No one make eye contact.
I'd rather you just get it over with. Yeah, go on. Is it you? Yes, it is. 3-0. Yes.
It's not you yet.
Are you mad?
Doyle!
Wow.
Liverpool!
Come on. We both.
No, you can
3-0.
wait. You can wait.
We have a time.
I
crunch.
don't care. There's enough time. You can wait. Don't Don't
If
go
we don't get to
anywhere.
my section in time,
Don't
I'm
go
saying-
anywhere.
I'm saying-
I'm not going to
Don't
feel
go
guilty
anywhere.
about it.
Look, you
Because
don't-
I
building up.
I just offered myself.
But
for
listen,
it.
now you're
No,
on
not
time
yet. No, you don't
constraints.
get to do it when you want to do it.
Hey, I'm trying to help you.
Wait.
No
You
problem.
Give the
can
people
wait
the-
right there, bro.
No problem.
And you're not going anywhere as well.
I am at 10 too.
Yeah, that's fine. We got ages. Yeah, we got another basically 50 minutes. You can chill.
Crack on then.
Doyle,
Yeah.
talk to us, bro. Because you, man, slapped up Galatasaray and thought you was back. Arne Slot was talking about this is excellent. The fans, AGT sat in that chair. Hold that Galatasaray, because that's what happens when you run up on Liverpool. Yeah, that's what we do. This, that, and the other. Your manager in the press conference after Galatasaray, he said, I'm paraphrasing, he said, wow, this was an amazing game, really high XG against Galatasaray, but I have to say, this is really difficult to replicate in the Premier League. Sorry to disappoint you. He said that. Next game, get stuck against Brighton. What's going on? You say you got some dossiers.
I've got some absolute in-depth. It's just going to show the audience.
Oh, he's
so they
gonna-
can see, right?
gonna
See
burn
this
time for
full
us.
page that I wrote yesterday about our style of play and why it's not working. Arne Slot's actually correct, right? I flipped out about him last week when we drew to Spurs because that was enough. They're the worst Spurs side in 70 years, and to draw to the worst Spurs side is an actual big sentence because they've always been crap. So to be the worst Spurs side, that's some achievement to draw with them at Anfield. So I had a look at it instead of just fuming and being reactionary. I was like, why is it not working? Okay. And I come down to this conclusion. Arne Slot has a football brain. He's not an idiot. Okay. He's not. He could be a good coach for Liverpool, but he's definitely not a great manager. And I'll tell you why. So what we do, we implement a high block, okay? That means that you're going to cut off passing lanes rather than a high press, which gives the opportunity to the defender in front of them that's got bucket loads of time now to just lob it over the top of midfield and direct the balls towards Frimmy, Kirkes, Ibu and Virgil, who cannot deal with these long balls. The key to it is to win that second ball, but that high block now is right at the top of the pitch, so it's got to sprint back to try and get them, and by the time that's happened, they've already had a chance on goal and they score. So you're seeing a lack of cohesion from the defence and the midfield, which is why we're so easy to play through. When we're in possession, we also do a block system. We put 7 in our own half and we put 3 close to their half or in their half, as close as we can get. And what we're trying to do is do 2-metre passes between our 7 in our own half to draw the opposition out, right? This is what we're trying to do. This is what I've had to do, yeah, to understand, because I'm getting so frustrated watching, right? So we're trying to draw them out and everyone's like, no, we know how to exploit you, yeah, we know what's going to happen. I know this, right? I've got a better footballer man than Arne Slot at the moment. 2-metre passes, they're not coming out, right? And so now what we're trying to do, okay, you're not coming out, so we'll try and do it through the middle. This current system and climate of the Premier League, it's never going to work because there's so many low blocks. And then you say, okay, so get it out wide to the wingers. Mohamed Salah likes space in behind. He likes to have 3 or 4 touches before he gets to the goal and then he finishes it. The same with Gakpo, which is why you're seeing him cut in consistently. So what this is leading to now is a boring style of football. It's leading to the fans being disillusioned because they're watching crap every single week. And the manager in his media press conferences or whatever else is not relating to us. He's not galvanised us. He's not doing nothing. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Boring football, fans disillusioned, manager doesn't know what he's doing.
You want him out?
I want him to change his football philosophy or he has to leave. Yes, because it's never going to work in the current climate.
You know one thing you missed off there, which I found really crazy when I was watching that game.
Go on.
Is, by the way, Brighton. How they didn't score about 5.
I know.
I mean, right?
Easy to play through.
But
Packed on.
the running stats thing that they said during the game, I couldn't believe it, that Liverpool are 18 out of 20.
Don't press anymore.
in this
We
year's
don't press
running
the
stats.
ball.
And I was
Why
like,
is that?
And the
remember
problem is, right,
But why
remember
is that
Klopp,
that
they
it's
used to be like, they'd outrun everybody. I was like, I can't believe that. Like, I was shocked when they said that 18 out of 20 in the Premier League for running.
It's terrible. Right, the
game.
problem with this system is it doesn't lean the probability. It doesn't force the issue for a Liverpool win. It's very passive, which is why you're seeing these stats where we're not running as much. Pressing the ball leans the probability towards more of possession of the ball and mistakes made by the opposition so that you can create chances and score. It's so passive and so easy to play against. That's why every single team is just lobbing the ball over the top. Did you know that Liverpool have faced the most long balls in the Premier League this season?
Yeah,
It's
because Arne
very
Slot
easy.
keeps telling everyone
Yeah.
how much he don't like it.
Exactly, lad. It's,
You keep telling them that.
I know. We'll just play it long because that idiot keeps going, I don't like my football to be played like that. Can you play a little bit like this for me, please?
That's the whole point. He's
Idiot.
expecting opposition teams to play honourable football against them, right? He wants you to pass through the lines so that he can intercept. It's never going to work. Force the point, high press, win the ball back, get the fans on side, bring some velocity and intensity to this football, and then we'll back it again. But right now, It's awful. And I had to do this, right, because I was actually starting to become apathetic to my team, and that's the worst place you can be. Abby understands. That's the worst place that you can be when you're supporting your team. So I needed to understand. And what I understood was, again, he's not the worst coach. It's not necessarily bad or good to play a high block, but in this current climate, it's terrible. It's not working. Can you change? I don't know. You're probably going to have to leave as a result.
Doyle, you're in 5th.
You want him out, just to recap.
I want to play better football, and if he can't produce it, then yes.
Do you think he can produce it?
No.
So we want him out. Okay.
There you go.
Raise them questions to get into
I
it.
try to be political.
I'm just doing my
Also,
journalism.
You have to do
I
it.
shouldn't
You have
be
to
in
do it.
this.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be in this
Just for
sausage suit,
journalism.
yeah, because I'm the political one and the reasonable one, right? I don't lose my head. I don't
okay.
do all this passion merch and stuff. Gilly, every single time I'm on this show, brother, I lose. We lose, lad. And I've got to wear this because
Yeah, where's that
you.
AG team, man? What's
Blame
your
it.
He's
holiday?
signing up. He's sitting there going, who's the real winner?
Where's he gone on holiday?
He's gone
He's a
to
real winner.
Marrakesh. That's where he's gone.
Marrakesh. It gets enough holidays, isn't it?
No.
I'd like to know what you think about my analysis anyway, because that's a really deep dive that it took me ages
It
to
was
put that
very good.
research
It was good.
together.
Basically, you just crap.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what I took from it.
crap.
You could have turned us out without all that.
You could have done it in one word.
I'm trying to reason with my own brain and my own rage about my team, lad.
Yeah,
You know
well,
what I
you
mean? I
don't
don't
need that.
understand.
I don't
to
think
do
you don't have to write a document to say your shit.
Yeah, well,
When we get to your thing, I want to see your version of that.
It's short and sweet from me.
I just wanted,
words.
and I said, like, is the worst part about Arne Slot is his connection with the fans and how he galvanises the players. And you see in this fake performance against Galatasaray, where I've never seen him do this. I've never seen you jump. His big head was red, lads. You know what I mean? He was like a big fireball, mate. And I've never seen that from him at all the entire season. And then it's because he knows his job, or the fans are offside a little bit, that he's throwing his arms about. And now he's on holiday. We've just lost, right? The last 3 games, lad. We've lost to Wolves at home, okay? Terrible side. We've drew to the worst Tottenham side again, the worst Tottenham side in 70 years.
Which
That's
is
a
a loss.
sentence.
That's essentially it.
Yeah, and then we've just lost
Double
to a
loss.
good Brighton side, a decent Brighton side. Yeah, they've now won 5 in the last 6. That's a decent side. But still, it's just all leading to this is not good enough, and now you just got off on holiday, lad. And
Where's
I
he
understand
gone?
that people need to see the families, they need to have a break. But we're suffering, lad, because of you.
He's
So
gone
where are
to
you?
Ibiza.
Yeah,
You should have
he's
gone
gone
holiday
off,
as
lad.
well.
Who?
Arne Slot.
Oh, I
shit.
thought you meant AGT.
Arne Slot. Arne Slot's on
Arnie
holiday.
Slot's in Ibiza.
Yeah,
together.
he's got off,
Ibiza.
lad. He's so straight after. I'm not
Of all
joking.
places.
Straight after, right? Straight
There's no reflection going on
That
there.
is terrible.
See ya.
Is that where I've never been to? Is that a place where you go to reflect and
Some
quiet time.
Reflect on life in many different ways.
I tell you what it is, it's a place where you forget.
Yeah, that's what
I'm not going to say anything.
Can you imagine him with the whiteboard down on his fire? In the middle of a fire with his little whiteboard. Shooting the air off,
You can't
some fella
remember
next
you
to him.
employed by when you're over there, make believe.
Do you know when he got on the flight? It was after the Brighton game. Literally, we lost. And then he went to the airport
Yeah, but
and
Doyle,
left
come on, he's a
the
human
country.
being.
How
Doyle,
do
he's
you
a
know
human
he's
being.
gone to Ibiza?
He might not have went to my beef. That's just a little bit of banter, do you know what I mean?
No,
Football.
but how do you know he's actually gone on holiday?
He has gone on holiday, though.
What, did he
'Cause
say, I'm off now, I'm on
Loads
holiday?
of people had selfies with him in the airport.
Yeah, but Doyle, come on, he's still he's a human being. He's
I get
his
it.
Family and that.
Why are you reveling in it then?
No,
You're
I'm just
really happy
saying,
about it. Look at you.
Why is he not allowed to? Like,
He is allowed.
Does it matter if he goes the next
He's 3 weeks off, innit? What do you want to do? Stay at Melwood or
Does
whatever?
it matter if he goes the next morning? If he
Brother, nah,
Yeah,
nah,
like,
listen.
where's
Straight after
you know
the game.
what I mean?
You're already near Gatwick.
Straight after the game.
Yeah, but he's had to book the
I
runway
don't
slot.
care.
The private
and
jet.
Brighton near Gatwick, you're right.
Brighton's near Gatwick. It makes sense.
It makes
Li-
sense.
it's actually
It's
It's actually
There's a lot
logistic-
going on. It's probably better for him to just leave,
Yeah,
man.
and then
I
you're
think you're
saving on
being harsh there,
emissions
though.
as well.
I think you're being facetious, lad.
I
That's what I
don't
think.
even know what that word means.
Yeah, you're being. Look at him reveling in this. Would you want your man
What?
to leave after he's just got
I think
dunked
his
on
mental
3
health is
times?
important. If I want him to get me in the Champions League, and
but
not
you know
be the
what?
worst
Is my
Premier League
mental health
champions ever.
important?
What? I'm
My
just
mental
saying.
health is
really,
important too.
Same.
you're at a point where if I was you, I'd want him gone anyway. So I wouldn't really care what he's doing. Because he doesn't connect with the fans quite clearly. He's not a Liverpool manager, even though he's won the league, right? It's clearly going tits up this season for a multitude of reasons. I would be at a point where you kind of need to get someone in the hot seat next season, someone a little bit more motivating as well for the players, I think. I wouldn't really care where he's going at this point. He's done.
Before we move on
Do you
to
reckon he
Liverpool,
knows that? Do you reckon
the
that's-
Europe,
does
the
he know?
European,
I think he does know he's done, yeah.
Yeah,
The way he
that's what
speaks,
that
he's,
Yeah.
the way he's
Also
been
know
speaking, he seems
he's
to
only
know
got
he's
1
done.
year left on his contract, you know that?
Yeah,
Done.
the way-
We
the
have
way he's
not
talking,
renewed
he
his
knows-
contract.
Do you think though to finish it off on Liverpool? You're currently 5th in the
Yeah.
table. Obviously, we're going to get to Chelsea very shortly. We see what they're throwing up. United and Villa are obviously above you. You're on 49
No,
points,
no,
and
3 points
exactly
behind.
the Toffees are 3 points behind. Is that your next game?
You got him soon, innit?
The toffee.
What you got to pull up to the Hill Dickinson, bro? In this form, 3 points.
Is that your next game?
If we let
Well, they've got
Everton,
FA Cup, but let's
That's
play
your
it.
next-
Football Club, Everton, aren't we? If we let them finish
my
above
God.
us,
Bro, and
I
wait.
might spontaneously combust. And you're talking about
3
doing
points
one
behind
out.
Liverpool.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes, I'd want him out.
Liverpool's goal difference is
We're all over.
Awful.
only 8. Oh, wow.
Lad, I swear to
Everton
God.
just 2, but...
I
So locked
swear
into
to
that
God.
Merseyside
Oh,
derby.
mate,
You're so
same.
locked in.
Yeah.
If that happens,
Get my
If
royal
that
blue on
happens,
for that.
I will quit
Wow.
football altogether. Lad, I'll be done with football.
Do you think you're going to get in the Champions League?
Toughies.
I think that
Something.
we've still got to play Chelsea, we've still got to play United, and we've still got to go play Villa. If we can get results out of them, which we probably can't, but you're still going to try and play football against us, and when people try and play football,
Who's going to try and play football against you?
Use Chelsea.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Don't
whoa,
look-
whoa.
don't
No.
look
Have
at
you seen-
Chelsea.
whoa,
That's
whoa.
Chelsea.
You think Mikel Carrique is going to try and play football against you,
got
bro?
no
You see
hope
what we've
for-
done to City?
Mikel Carrique.
Down the sides, bro. Direct. Crowd will be up. You man are in for a cooking when you
I
come on
can't
Trafford,
fathom if we
Tell you
don't
that
get
for
top
free.
4.
Clip that.
If Liverpool don't get top 4, it's going to be so detrimental. 1, we won't get the money from it. 2, Dominic Szoboszlai, Florian Wirtz, all these prospects that have been sold this project are going to be like, why am I here? I'm not playing Champions League football. I've got to now build this team up when it was sold to me as a Premier League winner.
I don't think
They're
Wirtz
gonna- this
deserves
is
to
gonna
be
have a massive
questioning
knock-on
his
effect.
future with his performances this season.
No.
So Bosley, I'd
Be
understand.
one
But,
of
not,
the
Yeah,
season,
yeah,
maybe.
maybe.
but Wirtz
If not
deserves
league.
to play Europa League football next season the way
Yeah.
he's been playing this
Yeah,
season.
shocking. We didn't even get into the individuals. Like we just didn't have.
Every
time, but-
individual is poor, to be quite honest with you. And this is a mad statement that I'm about to say, but I wish I had Iliman Ndiaye, my teammate, because he is an
Yeah, he's
not a mad
unbelievable
statement.
footballer.
It's not a mad
Unbelievable.
statement at all, mate. Yeah.
Sorry, Liverpool fans, because no
He's
space for
proper.
Evan.
He's proper. You can't listen, Doyle. You can't always play. I get it. Liverpool fans pride themselves of like, we're not hounding out the manager.
Yeah, yeah.
We're different. You never walk alone.
Sometimes you just got to
Mate,
talk
Which is
about
why I
it.
did
let
this.
that man go on by himself.
That's
bro.
why I did it.
Just or actually keep him. I don't care.
That's
But
why I did it though, bro, because I was like, all right, let me not be reactionary and really think about, is this the right manager for us?
it's not.
No.
It's not, bro. It's not.
And I did my research, by the way.
Yeah.
You go and look at it yourself. I did it properly. I properly did it this time.
You're so proud.
Okay, well,
No, I am.
He's getting
thank you,
served
Doyle.
up next.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Doyle.
Doyle.
Take this off now.
No, no.
Okay.
Why haven't you got that one?
Because
I said
Why are you
that.
there looking like
I'm in the
you're in a
gantry.
flipping music video or something? What,
I'm in the
you're in the mud.
gantry. I'm in the gantry, mate.
Yeah.
This is my dress up. I'm in the gantry.
All right. Chelsea.
We're shit.
Yes.
Chelsea.
There's your analysis.
Chelsea.
Oh.
Chelsea Football Club. West London Blue. Chelsea LDN. Matisse.
CFC
Oh, there you go.
CFC
CFC. There you go. All of that. CFC LDN. Let's get the acronyms right. Let's get it right.
Champions.
Matisse. World champions.
Of what?
Of what?
Of what? Wow, that nearly broke my Right.
Matisse.
Oh, excellent.
Over to you.
Come on, buddy. I just did it. You've got to do it now, lad.
I'm not going to be as long as you were.
That's fair.
I'll tell you that now.
fair.
Because
Let's hear it.
I've been doing this every week now at this
Yeah.
point.
Oh, you've been doing it every week.
Back-to-back 3-0 losses.
Back to back.
4 defeats in a row. Where's this guy going? Oh, you got something for me? Fuck.
This was you. Obviously, you was on your way to
I had things to do.
Dublin. You had things to
And I really only just about caught that flight.
Something along the lines of this.
Yes.
You're gone.
I really had to go.
So-
And so I did.
I've got some tips for you, bro.
Oh, sugar.
Money. Is the money in there, is the?
Might be a little bit more something. That's your little ejection thing, but it's not going to work, bro. So I'm going to leave that with you while you explain. Obviously, take the items out, show us what you've got, but also explain how dead your team are, bro.
I know Doyle was not too sure about his manager.
Here comes the money.
Money, money, money.
Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. 'Cause we'll get to that. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good. When you're losing 3-0 comprehensively like that to Everton, and I'm talking, I could only find like a 10-minute, 15-minute spell where we got ourselves back into the contest just by getting a grip in the first half, having a couple of passes and stringing some things together. But outside of that, they absolutely floored us. They floored us when I was sitting in my chair watching us. They floored us when I was walking up the stairs with my suitcase. They floored us when I was in the Uber. They floored us when I got to the train. They floored us when I was on the way to the airport. And then I went through security and I don't know what happened after that. It was just like they had a plan and we, due to many reasons in my opinion, but we didn't. They had a clear plan. They're very strong at the back. They have been notoriously season after season, Everton. David Moyes is only going to make that better. They don't ship loads of goals. Pickford made some great saves. The few times we actually found ourselves in a good position. But fair play to him because he does this every season as well. Big shot stopper. Keane, O'Brien, Tarkowski. Shout out to all them man there.
Garner. Garner, mate.
Very good.
You got to shout him out as well. And Beto was doing his best impression of Drogba. Yeah, I remember we just had Barcola doing that at the bridge over the week. Then Beto is physically imposing himself on Wesley Fofana.
It's your best centre back.
Well, that's questionable.
They used to laugh at
That's questionable. You know, he's got a lot of speeding tickets under his name, so you know I'm looking at whether the court system's gonna
Put him in jail, lad.
get him off the pitch earlier than his performances are. I'm not afraid to snitch. I'm not afraid to snitch with performances like that. I'm not afraid to snitch. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, listen, you know, we got to check the cameras one more time. That's all I'm saying. All cameras, because the way that he got spun for the first, I mean, he's on his blind side, and physically Beto's got him. Second goal, he's just created this 2020 masked up. This distance. There's distance between them. He doesn't want to. So, yeah, social distance. He didn't want to get close to him. For some reason, he didn't want to get close to him, get touch tight, close down the angle, put him under some more pressure. I don't know what he was afraid of. Maybe the first goal. Maybe he's relapsing. Maybe he's responding to all that. And then the third goal, as I was in the Uber, I saw Ndiaye just curl it into the top corner.
It's lovely.
Excellent.
A great finish. And it reminded me of what my wingers were capable of. So when I saw Ndiaye do it, after Barcola did it, after Cavaskillia did it, I thought, let me reflect on let me reflect on Neto. And when Garnacho came on, and then it made me realise that after all this money spent, we're still way out of our depth in terms of certain positions. Again, as per usual.
What positions?
Every single year. The goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's even playing games now.
But you wanted Sanchez back in because Jorgensen's rubbish.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
We've got a good centre back at our place, by the way.
Yeah, Disassi, keep him. Don't send him back now. Don't send him back. You know what I mean? I'll pay for him now. Pay the money. Well, Sanchez is better than Jorgensen.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Full margin.
The problem is now is the manager is kicked a little bit of confidence out of Sanchez, and now Sanchez is back to being Sanchez again.
Sanchez was doing this before, though.
No, but Sanchez actually, I don't know, he saw the light. Sanchez actually saw the light. He actually started to take responsibility for his actions. He started to be competent. He started to collect crosses, make saves, make very few individual errors. I'm not going to rewrite the season. And this is not coming from a Sanchez superfan. I have been cussing Sanchez all last season, all the season before.
True.
It took me a long time to get to a place of healing where I could actually be fair in my analysis and actually give him credit. But he's back now. He seems to be back based upon recent evidence. And I could only thank the manager for that, for creating this kamikaze where Sanchez is world-class, but Jorgensen's the first-choice keeper. I've never heard of that before. I've never heard of that. But I've also never heard that Neto is world-class. I've also never heard of Garnacho being so good that he's getting booed every game. And Kevin Kilban, back from nowhere. The Wigan left-back is now relevant as well.
João Pedro is better than, he's in the same class as Haaland. João Pedro.
Yeah. João Pedro is the same class as Kane. I mean, listen, I love João Pedro, but
Who said that?
saying that he's in the same
Liam say
bracket. Yeah, Liam has said that. Liam said that. Liam has said that he's in the same class
did he
as
say
Harry
that?
Kane. He's created an incredible expectation now for João Pedro after a nice bit of form, where instead of just crediting him and praising him and just keeping him in his own little category where he belongs and just being really happy, he said, no, he's Kane, he's Mbappe, he's Haaland now.
All in one.
Yeah, he's in that category. And some people actually believe it.
When did he say
That's
that?
how quickly we can run away with narrative.
man.
So
I'm sorry.
that was a damn shame.
Done show after show.
I hope
and
by the way, rivals, please don't judge him on what my manager said. Don't judge João Pedro on my manager, what he said, right? Please. I beg of you. I beg of you, don't listen to him. Please don't bring that narrative to me, that story to me. Okay, I didn't say that. Please, when we talk to me about Chelsea, don't bring that up.
What about the other players? Then? What about
Palmer, poor. Caicedo nowhere near where he was. He's having a drop off.
Hold on.
He's having a drop off. I know Rice was brilliant at Wembley, so I know you can't wait. You can't wait. You can't wait. It's great timing, isn't it, for you?
Caicedo's been doing that regularly.
Let's not deflect. Lavia was the only one really trying to progress the ball. But look, that didn't get us anywhere. And yeah, it's just another shocking performance. And
Where are they in there?
what's sad is where I think as Chelsea fans, a lot of us are starting to become a little bit not numb to it because I was still angry, but it's almost become normalised that we have these type of results.
Who have you got
these type
next
of
in the?
performances. I don't know.
In the league.
I don't know.
League.
I'm going away. I'm not.
What are you trying to cover up there? The other 74 charges all that.
No. So money in here.
City, you got it.
I don't care. We got. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, what else is?
It's all just games at this point.
Games. So what you got?
Farner's crying there.
Okay. What you got there, Matisse?
He needs to be sold in the summer. I think.
Well, that's for your holiday.
That's your holiday.
I'm not.
Actually, that might be on a slots. So.
Should have given this. Should have
Okay.
given this to
I'll take
AGT.
that, lad. I'll pass it on to you.
AGT
Nice
would
one,
actually
lad.
wear this.
Yeah, that is
AGT would actually wear something like that.
T-shirt.
What else is that?
Do you know who Chelsea's next game is in the Prem?
Wait, what was that? That just
Nah,
went
don't worry
flying there.
about that.
What was that? That just went flying over your head.
It's nice.
What was it?
Oh, that was a bra.
God knows. Who knows?
What's that?
Oh my! I wonder
Cat.
where that went.
What the heck is this,
It's a
It makes us
pussycat.
support pussycat.
bro? Where's the where? Bro,
that
this
real?
is
Yeah.
peak, bro.
No, it's not a real cat. It's not a real cat. It's
Taxidermy.
that you're meant to stroke it when you get angry.
What was that keeps flying out?
Belt to arse.
Whoa!
Belt to arse. That we should bring this to the change room. For the manager, for everyone. It's not even we don't even know who's handing out the discipline because everybody needs it. And then just cash and just more cash. And
You're gonna spend more cash in the summer, are you?
do you know what? I don't really care.
Oh, you don't care now.
Yeah, like
don't care.
what we tend to spend
Yeah.
our cash on is not really tends to be. Someone asked me the other day on a super chat. They asked me, "Are we going to get this 19-year-old winger from Cologne?"
Does it?
What do you
does that
think?
excite you?
Let's do a bit of Dora the Explorer. What do you think the answer is to that?
I think yes.
What do you
as well.
think I would say after hearing that?
That it's within the model of the club, so please.
No, wrong. No. What would I
They
say?
could turn out like
not,
Esteval.
not what someone.
Well, we got a
journalist, what would I
youngster with
say?
Esteval, so please bring more.
No. Robbie, what do you think? Huh?
You don't want him.
There you go. Bingo.
Can I ask you? Can I ask you another question?
Any more?
About anything that you want? Because you say you don't want winger, you don't want like youngsters and that. Do you still want the extra hours at work? Do you still want the overtime?
Yeah, FA Cup. I'm looking
You
forward to
enjoying
it.
it?
Port Vale semi-final, hopefully at Wembley. I still want all
Do
the
you know what
games.
your next Premier League game
All the
is?
games.
Nope.
You want me to tell you?
Nope.
Okay.
No, tell him, Doyle.
Man City, mate. That's who you're playing next.
What,
Okay.
but it doesn't matter.
So you might as well take.
This is what we need. This is what we need. This is my final point. It doesn't matter who we're playing next, and it doesn't matter about the how much money we spend or how much money we have because we spend it on players that are not ready to perform for the football club right now. To supplement the players that are ready, but there's not enough of those, and now they're being dragged into a level that I've never seen before for some of them.
So, Matisse,
And the manager's also not ready, just to make that clear.
So why did
and
you- why
before
did
you
you do
ask,
this?
I don't
Why-
care about the manager, but
Yeah.
he's clearly out of his depth in terms of this is a level that we need to reach, and he's nowhere near that level. He's more focused on being a meme right now. But we're not going to bring in a manager that is of the level because they would all reject us now because they can see that this is a Ponzi scheme.
yeah.
So it doesn't matter about the manager either. So it doesn't matter about the transfers. It doesn't matter about the manager because they're going to hire Gary O'Neill from Strasbourg and they're going to keep hiring coaches. Do you know who our assistant is? They've got Steve Holland in their dugout, who used to be in my dugout, right? And we've got Callum McFarlane.
Yeah.
Doesn't even have his UEFA
You pray for him
A
back,
license.
mate. He got a result against
He did
Pepper.
get a
There's more
Yeah,
than
he
what
got a
Liam could do,
result.
mate.
Yeah,
You didn't even know his
Gary
name.
Neville got a result
You know what I mean?
for Valencia, didn't he? Where is he now? In
No,
the gantry.
he was permanent manager, mate.
in
He
the
got
gantry,
licked.
isn't he?
Your guy was temporary, mate. Stabilised the whole club, mate.
So as I said last
Give him the
week,
hot seat, give him the main
as I'll
job.
say next week, it's all up to the ownership, and we got a big protest on the 18th of March, right before we play you.
Yeah.
At
Is that going to get everyone going, is it?
Blue Co out, yeah.
Blue Co out.
Oh,
Yeah, we're not doing the manager out. We're not doing the directors anymore. We're doing,
bigger than
we're doing
Liverpool.
the
Let
whole,
me just remind
the
you what that-
whole
what that
infrastructure,
is.
the entire ownership. We're not gonna. No, we're not doing that. That was for the players. That's Tottenham. We're not.
I need to know about that.
We're not
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
shit
I
for the
can't-
players. We're not doing nothing for the players.
That gathering.
It's for ourselves now. We're looking out for ourselves. We're not interested.
So
in
can I
nothing
just like you see throughout the
So,
season
yeah.
when you've been chucking it,
Yeah.
to me like just coming with
Yeah,
chest.
'cause
Obviously
you're-
playing all these
you-
games. Yeah, because obviously I'm dead. All of that. Yeah,
You haven't won a title in like 20 years.
100%. But whilst you was doing all that,
Yeah.
why did you forget you were shit then? Why did you forget all of these problems? Why
know
did you
what?
forget
Do you know
Bluco?
what?
Why did you
Do you know
forget
what?
Todd Bowley?
Under Maresca,
Why?
Under Maresca, we weren't shit. This is the funny thing. We beat Barcelona 3-0. we were second in the league just before Christmas. We were rigid, organised. Yes, a little bit boring for some, but we knew we couldn't play rock and roll club football with Enzo Fernandez as a box-to-box midfielder in that role. So we actually had a little bit of know-how, a little bit of tactics about us, a bit of like organisation. Then we went through the Christmas period when I told you don't forget the date.
That's why you said
Right.
February.
And we absolutely imploded as we do under every manager since the history of the football club. Unless we win the title, we implode. And then we come back and there's this Liam brother who looks a little bit like me in the dugout.
Yeah, but you wanted
and everything
you
goes
loved
left.
that though. You was really happy. You changed
I
your
wasn't
haircut,
happy. I was
everything.
memeing it. I was
you
taking a
just
mick.
He was
If you actually watched my video after the meme, I said,
Oh.
I don't really care about this guy being here because he's not ready, just like every other guy. But again, you know,
Do you regret that?
do I regret what?
Looking like him.
Nice. Just a bit of fun. Just a bit of fun.
Do you regret looking?
He'll be gone soon. He's on a 6-year contract. He won't be seeing it out.
He's on a
It's on a 6-year contract.
That's the best. That's the
Everybody
most
is.
Chelsea way to
Everybody's
finish.
on a
And don't worry, because he's on a 6-year deal.
Everybody's on a
Need to hear
6-year
from
deal,
Tottenham,
bro.
man.
All right, cool.
Everybody's on a
the
6-year
parade.
deal.
Thank you.
And I wanted to give Abby 10 minutes, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 'cause I need to hear from this, like,
You've
you
got
know.
10 minutes of me. What do you want?
Yeah, well, actually, we got
parade.
a little bit short because we need
Was
to.
it-
Hear, well, obviously, we're in the gantry and Nicky
No,
was
hold
there
on.
as well. Aston Villa.
You've got
you know what
10
I mean?
minutes of me left, so use it however you want.
Was you at the parade?
Yesterday, no, I was at work.
Okay.
I was at work.
Huh? It was
So,
the parade. but you see the
okay.
beers and everything, man.
Can we set the scene? So basically, we witnessed Spurs show some fight against Liverpool. You know, bonus point. Nobody gave Spurs
Very
handheld
valiant.
chance.
Correct.
We then witnessed you in midweek, 5-2 down in the tie against Atletico, and everyone was saying, listen, nobody expects Spurs to go through, but set the scene for the fans. Win on the night.
Proper fight, man.
Show some proper fight and set the scene for the fans to show them that you are ready for your most important game in the club's history, is what you said.
I agree. I
So
stand by everything I said.
the players did
Biggest
that.
game.
They set the stage so much so that the fans believed because they'd done their job pre-match.
the fans
Get
did.
ready for Forest. Get ready. The game has concluded, Abby, and you lost 3-0.
Yep.
In EAFC terms, FIFA terms, you passed the pad.
Yep.
How do you feel? What's going
First
on?
and foremost, I think that what the fans did yesterday, I fully back and I support. They tried very hard to get behind the team and to say, look, we will give you all the support in the world. We took a leaf out of Everton's book when they stayed up. We said, we'll be there, we'll sing for you, we'll show out for you, we'll show off for you, we'll bring the flares. We'll do our part as the 12th man. We can't play on the pitch.
You've got to clap that. That's
We can't-
honourable.
Thank you.
I actually feel sorry for them.
We can't do our part on the pitch. That comes down to you lot. You 12.
11.
I'll actually include the manager in that, but yeah. Okay,
You need 12.
yeah. Do you know what we need? We need an exorcism, is what we need, okay? It comes down to them, and it comes down to the manager.
Got our Luan with dealer.
So yeah, like I said, we did our part as fans. They didn't do their part, shockingly. Shock the players didn't turn up, shock. I would say first half, I didn't think we were that bad. Again, by our standards, we weren't that bad. But when you concede on half time, again, heads drop, got nothing about them, no quality. For whatever reason, I thought it was an injury to Mickey van der Ven. Apparently it wasn't. He just decided to take him off and have a system change. Our substitutions made us actually worse. We actually got worse and worse as we brought one by one on. Udogie's not fit. Bergwell's not fit, clearly. Koulibaly and Xavi Simons, I didn't even realise they came on, in all honesty. Who else come on? Someone else, it was irrelevant. Look, I want to just say to Igor Tudor, by the way, because obviously he did lose his dad yesterday. So we're not in footballing terms, but in real life terms, like, you know, sending lots of love wishes to him and the family. But in football terms, I think that at this point, you've got stuff going on off the pitch. Let's just shake hands
After 5
and
games.
let's just go. Well, he shouldn't have been there in the first place, should he? But yeah, I
So
think
is that it now? Is that like you got
He's
a
good, they've
long
got-
break off 3 weeks?
I
Can't
just
do a little
think
bit of a reset.
he's
deal
look,
with that delicately.
deal
and
with that
then
as someone that has
keep it
again been in
moving.
that situation. Let's deal with that
Yeah.
separately. Like, go and deal with what you need to do with your family. You don't need this.
yeah.
You don't need the additional stress of being in a relegation battle. I think let's just shake hands and walk away from it because it's gone so well so far. It's just the 1 point he's picked up, and we've conceded, I think it's over 20 goals in 6 games. So yeah, good decisions from the board all round again. Big up to them with that appointment.
Hey, hold on. I just realised what you was actually trying to say when you said 12 men on the pitch. Morgan's Gibbs White, isn't it? Gibbs White as well.
Look, I stand by what I said
done
to
it.
you.
Paul Gibbs White's done it.
That's what I want to do. I want to do that. Like, yeah.
Right.
Just,
Is there,
that is how I actually
is
spend
there any
my
hope for
time.
you?
I told
You're
you.
sitting next to a
No,
fellow
because-
relegation candidate,
Do you know
Nicky
what?
Hawkins.
I know.
You are here as well.
But
Like, this is the relegation
You two
table.
go on,
What-
Dan.
I've already accepted it. So
But I've
whatever happens
accepted
to
it.
us.
You've accepted going down.
But I've accepted it.
Only one of you can go.
But I've accepted it.
Only
You don't
one
both
can
have
go.
to accept it.
But
One
you
of
know-
you can believe.
But do you know why?
I believe.
Do you know why? They've got way more about them than we have. Way
Yeah.
more.
I believe only because of them.
Yeah.
Because of what they're doing.
And I don't think
that's
they're that
serious.
I think we're worse than they are. I look at Spurs in attacking areas in the final third. We've got absolutely no quality whatsoever. There's this conversation: should Xavi Simons have started? I think the fan base are annoyed that he didn't start after the performance on Wednesday. But Xavi Simons in Europe is completely different to Xavi Simons in the Premier League. He's literally done absolutely nothing the whole season, bar one game against Brentford. I wasn't angry that he wasn't in the lineup because they're two different players.
Why is Conor Gallagher not playing?
He don't
He's the
fancy
guy
Con-
who's
he don't-
surely- If Conor Gallagher's the
You
guy,
don't
on
fancy
is going to run.
You don't fancy
fight.
Conor Gallagher one
200
bit.
bags
Don't
deep.
like him. You don't like him.
I'm going to tell you what makes me believe, right?
not good.
Because I watched on Twitter,
Clearly.
I've watched all over Twitter, who's going to come back for Spurs to save them? Do you know who they say? Kudos.
He's the only one that's due back.
I know what relegation Kudos is like. He ain't saving nobody, mate. Believe me.
I think that's the thing. You've got to look
He's
at.
looking at the way out of that door, mate. He's going to his agent, get me out of this football club. What have I joined?
Well, like I said, they can. I could care less. Oh, again, Archie Gray, only one that was again fighting, trying. I thought.
Feel sorry for that.
Danso didn't have a good.
19-year-old.
Danso
I'd
didn't have a
have
good
him on
game.
cheap.
He didn't have a good game yesterday, Danso. But in all honesty,
Yeah,
none of them did, other than probably Archie. And again, like Sarr was really poor, so he was kind of handicapped in that way in midfield. Like couldn't really do anything. Look, it's bad. And I've said to you for weeks, I think we're going down. I've not been. I've not said that. I think we are.
Do you know what the maddest thing about it is? That's the most fight I've seen from them yesterday, and
No,
they got battered like that.
No, first half I'd say there was some
First
fight
half,
until we
yeah. But no, but I'm just saying that.
First goal and then you
until we
just say, that
conceded.
happens when you're down there, don't it?
I know.
Capitulated.
Yeah.
But
One goes in and
but the
back.
thing is, you don't win. Like this is why I think we'll go down, because as bad as West Ham are, I think we're worse. Secondly, they will pick up points at home. Leeds will pick up points. Forest will pick up points. I do not see, and I've said this to you boys for weeks and weeks. I don't see where
Are
we're
you
going to
going to win
pick up
another
points.
game before the end of the
I don't think we'll win another game till we're in the Championship.
Do you know your last
don't.
fixtures? Who are your fixtures?
We've
They've
got
got
Sunderland
Wolves.
away,
You've got
we've got Wolves, we've got Leeds at home, we've got Brighton at home, I want to say, Everton at home.
Chelsea
We've got
away.
Chelsea away, which can relegate us.
Got Villa away as well.
We've got Villa away.
Blood fire.
Like, I'm telling you.
You might be done, you know.
Yeah, they're out.
But then I look at
Technically,
West Ham.
I think we're done. I think
But
we're
Nicky,
down.
you're
West Ham got more
Yes,
fighting.
You got more
Yesterday
fight,
was
but
it.
you got some tough
Wow.
games as well. Really
Yesterday
tough
was it.
games.
But
You got facing
They're all
Newcastle.
tough games
ain't
now.
great.
Hey,
Everyone.
They're all
yeah.
tough games.
every
Yeah.
game's tough.
Yeah.
And as I said this before, you'll go into relegations. Nobody expected them to pick up a point last week against Liverpool, but nobody expected us to pick up a point against them. Yeah.
Yeah, go-
so
yeah, go
so you've got nobody expects us to pick up points. Then we go into this game, we both lose points. That's the way relegation.
Yeah, but your
It's a game of
game,
nerve.
your game,
Yeah.
right?
It is that.
Listen,
And also a game of bottle.
And that's what
bottle.
Spurs
My
don't
team's
have.
got neither.
yeah, your
They've got
game.
no nerve.
No one's expecting you to win that. Villa away is a tough play, even though they've dropped up, but they've hit a little bit of form again.
But we were poor.
Forest at home. Fans of, I mean, you've had a little uptick with, what happened at Liverpool. You'd have thought that Spurs going to put in a performance.
They can't lose it like that.
To lose that, I thought to myself, if they win that, they're probably going to stay.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I did.
But
I had
after
you
losing
winning.
that now, when I look at the games you got coming up, Sunderland away next, like you got even that Wolves away. That's not an easy. Wolves are playing with a freedom
We lost
now.
there. Liverpool
right?
lost there.
Liverpool lost there. They
They
came back against us.
I know all this. This is why I said.
You got Sunderland,
I
Brighton,
know.
Wolves,
Brighton at
Villa,
home.
Leeds, Chelsea, Everton.
Look, I have.
And
said to
Everton,
you,
as we've seen, they're good side.
Yeah.
I saw when they played against us last
Yeah.
week. They're
I
good.
told
Yeah.
you, I felt yesterday was the biggest game in our history to date because of what it can mean. You
now
go
there's
into
gonna be another
international break.
biggest in
You go into
history.
international break having 4 points, right? Of the last couple, it looks a little bit lighter. You've also won a game at home. You probably think, all right, we'll probably stay up at that point. We've lost another game at home. Now you've got 3 weeks off.
3-0
Don't know what's
as
going to
well.
happen with the manager.
3-0.
Battering.
Don't know what's going to happen with
Yeah,
Nicky
that's it,
Tudor, who
3-0.
comes in, whatever. And then again, I said it when we sacked Thomas Frank, which was again, we sacked him way too late. I said we've got 12 cup finals and we haven't won one of them.
Yeah, and
So
West
far.
Ham play on the Friday. You play on
We'll
the
be in the
Sunday.
we'll probably be in the
So
bottom
you beat
three
them.
by the time we play
I've
on
got
the
a feeling
Sunday.
if they slip into it,
We're not
they
getting
ain't
out.
gonna
That's
get out.
that's where the mentality will really
that's
when
where
they
it's
actually
gonna-
are in the zone.
And do you know what?
You just need to get one win,
Do you know
or even a
what?
draw and they lose.
Do you know what the thing is? I think it's only just dawned on these players, probably in the last 10 days, that they're in the situation that they're in. And they have got no bollocks about them, bottle about them, mindset about them
You
to
call me the
understand
bottle
how to do this.
Me, I'm the bottle
So,
drink, right?
for me-
you lot, on your big day out, right? No, you bottled it, right?
Oh my God,
you
well,
parade,
cup finals aren't for everyone.
parade at
Cup
the.
finals ain't for everyone, mate.
No, you just said you had 12.
Yeah.
Cup finals ain't for
You
everyone.
had 12 cup finals,
It's cup
and you
finals
ain't
for
won one of
everyone,
them.
and you've won
Nah,
one.
that's
Cup
right,
finals
yeah,
ain't
yeah.
for
But why
everyone.
don't you win one of the ones
Cup
you're in
finals
now?
ain't
You
for
just said
everyone.
you got 12 of them.
Cup finals ain't.
Yeah,
because
ain't won one.
I've got a manager that literally doesn't know what he's doing.
Why don't you get one who has to?
Go and ask Vinay. Please go and ask your good friend Vinay that came in and has ruined my football club even more than he could have
It's
before.
Vinay's fault now. Remember before it used to be.
It
what's
is
his
Daniel
name?
Levy's fault.
Levy, yeah, Levy.
Listen, Daniel Levy.
Now it's- now it's Vinay.
Daniel
Who's
Levy
next?
is the reason we're in this situation.
do you know
I
what?
don't even have minutes to get into this. I'm not even
I've got
going
a
to get
feeling
into this.
Daniel Levy was looking what was going on. He went, "I'm cutting."
Yeah.
Probably last
Hey, yo, lads.
They sacked him. Anyway, look, I'm not going into the board. I'm not going into.
That's why I
anything.
want him to go
It's
down
peak.
now.
It's
I mean,
peak.
at
And
first I was thinking,
I'm very happy to have 3
will I
weeks
miss the
off.
derby?
I'm so happy to have 3 weeks off.
You know, before I used to think to myself, will I miss the derby and that? But no, I don't know, man.
You don't want it, you'd rather them go down.
We can play Barnet pre-season, man. In North London. You know what I mean?
It's shocking, this, honestly.
Let them go, man. Yeah, I mean, look, listen. Look at how she started the show. She was more concerned about us and our thing than your own.
Not at all. I'm
You're
very
in big
concerned about
trouble.
my own team. But if you've lost a cup final.
No, you
what,
said
do
it's
want me to
giving
sit
you
there and
hope.
Say nothing.
You said at the start of the
You
show,
want
it's
to sit there
giving
and
you
twiddle my
hope.
thumbs when you've
I'll be
bottled
thinking,
another- you've bottled
if I was in
another
your
final.
listen, don't get me wrong. If I was in your position, yes, I would gloat a bit at Arsenal losing the cup final, but I would be of extreme. I noticed Matisse was like more like
He's
you know,
hesitant. He was trying to keep a low profile.
But
I mean, he was the loudest in
But
the
he's
room.
like looking at it with more concern at what's in front of him. Whereas with you now, you're like,
Hold.
yes,
Hold it.
well done, Kim.
Hold.
Little hub. What are you worrying about Kim for?
I'm not worried about Kim.
You need to worry about your
Kim's
team.
the only one that can save the world at this point.
Save the
I
world.
can't
You
do
need to save your world.
I can't save my world. My world's
Save the
done. My
world.
world is fucked. I
You
can't
need
do
to
it.
save your world.
Whoa.
Abby, there's only one thing that are going to save Spurs fans, right? And it's reincarnation. Just reincarnate and support another team, because that's the only way you're getting
do.
out of it.
She does that all the time. She's led her to this.
Up the city. On
Well,
that note,
it is 10-2. A couple of the guys have
Come sit here.
to depart.
we must
Sit
depart.
here, Nicky, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nicky, you're not in the gantry,
He
man.
doesn't need to.
Yeah.
She's
You
gone.
can get.
You know what I mean?
You've been
I'll go over
promoted.
it, but I have got to leave soon. I've got to go to the hospital.
You've been promoted.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, yeah, come and see me during the week.
Come and see you during the
Yeah.
week. Why?
You talk about the relegation.
Hold
There's
that.
a few
Hold
guys
your
you've got to
boss.
leave. Bang on 10-2. What is it? Inside Spurs? What are you going to talk about?
Spurs. When you can actually win a trophy, chat to me. Okay?
Look at that.
At the minute,
Rude stuff.
you've won nothing.
Rude.
We have to discuss.
Absolute madness. The loudest in the room, the most to say, being in the worst
Bro,
position out of
listen,
everyone.
when I saw that parade they had, man,
Felt
I
sorry
mean,
for
to
them.
be fair to their fans, they've done everything, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at it now and I'm thinking, brother, they had to win that, man. I do think
It's not just about losing it.
Yeah.
It's the way they lost it. It's
3-0
the collapse.
against a team that's in the same position
Because
as you,
they was in exactly the same
Yeah.
position when we went there, and we were bad.
and you beat them as well.
We beat them.
Yeah.
They've lost even
Every
all the
time.
teams
At their
around.
place, isn't it? Yeah.
Every
They
time.
didn't beat Wolves.
No.
Did they draw to Burnley as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They drew against Burnley.
They've won
Should've
2
lost.
games at home all season.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying, the teams
Mad.
that down there with them, they ain't beaten none of them. They
No.
beat Leeds.
No.
Do you know what I think is?
They deserve that. You know, when people look at it and think to themselves, oh, this and that is Tottenham, surely they can't go. They actually deserve. They were 17th last year, and they've got worse this year. They deserve to go down.
They do. It's a follow-on from
take
last year.
the-
This
take
isn't
the
an
North
anomaly.
London
It's
thing out
when
there.
you're
Mad.
looking at this position, you've got 7 games left. You've got to rely on your home games. They can't.
Yeah.
They can't.
Yeah.
And the ones that they've got away are tough.
On paper, the team's just not that bad.
Yeah, I know.
Great.
Like when you look at
It's
that,
it's
actually, yeah.
12th, like 12th in the
Kim.
league, probably.
Yeah.
It's not
They're
that
not
bad.
built for what they're in.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
No, but they've
They're
been
not
in it
built
for
that.
2 years.
Who would you take from the
True.
team though?
It wasn't really Arsenal.
They
No,
definitely-
no.
I'll take Archie Gray.
Would you take anyone from their team?
Yeah, I'd take Archie Gray. I'd probably take Mickey van der Ven.
Why?
Yeah,
He's not that good, brother.
Do you know what?
he's
Yeah, I think he's a
alright.
bit. Now I've seen the other side to him.
Can't
If
defend.
the pace is gone,
Yeah, but I
he
think
ain't that good of a defender.
If you had a good man next to
You could make something out of it.
probably make something out.
Who else would I take?
Nobody, lad?
No, I don't think.
Will I take Kulusevski?
No?
I know he's been out for the whole year, but he's a good player.
I'd take Madison. I'd take a fit Madison.
Fit Madison,
Fit
squad depth.
the backup.
Yeah, I would.
Kudus, he's got ability, but he's been flaky in terms of consistency.
Yeah, I don't think so.
There's not much you take. Bergvall, I like him.
Yeah, he's all right.
I like Bergvall.
But they're not relegation
instead of
bad though, are they?
Yeah, I wouldn't play him instead of any of my
I don't
guys.
mind Sarr. I don't mind.
Gets about a bit. Yeah.
I don't mind Sarr.
And that's the thing about football, though, isn't it? Like, a lot of these players outside this environment, they're not going to look like that.
Chance if he wants to.
Let me get these super chats out before we kind of close the show. There's loads. I'll try and get through as many as I can. Ken says Liverpool Football Club's 250 million midfield slammed by a 34-year-old and 40-year-old, by the way.
I watched Milner
Mental.
absolutely outrun Florian Wirtz,
Mad.
knock him off the ball, and then kick it out. Yes,
Mad.
Do you know what? I've got to say this before you read another one. Welbeck for England, mate.
insane.
Yeah, why you didn't get the
Brighton were tweeting, innit? Or saying this. There's still time.
And they picked
And Solanke's in there, bro.
I can't believe
That's
that.
wild.
Joe.
That means you just don't like Welbeck. You just
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
like him.
I'll tell you, he don't like Trent. You see this morning.
Did you know why
Ben
though?
White?
Did you know why?
Yeah.
Does anyone know why?
What, is Ben White in there now?
He's brought in Ben White and Ben.
Yeah.
Ben White's in there now.
Yeah, he's called up Ben White in the squad.
Why, who got in? Wait,
And
why is
remember
he?
Ben White's only just
He
come
said
back from
Trent's not
injury.
good enough, lad. He's picked all these type of B right backs and said Trent's not good enough.
Trent's got a bit. You're a disgrace.
He said
mate. You don't even want him to be in there, mate.
Livermento's better, all of these.
Come on, Trent has got
has
to
to
be
be
in the
in there.
English
He's had a
squad,
poor
mate.
season, though, Trent. He's had a very poor season. He's got 0 assists.
Yeah, but he
in
started.
La Liga.
Livermento's been injured loads as well. He's only
know.
just come back. Trent's come back.
No, Ben White, that was yesterday's. It's like he's just come back.
And what I tell you I would have done, I would have given Max Dowman a go.
Yeah, should have brought him on.
Oh,
Should have brought him on, man. Yeah, should have brought him on.
For yesterday, but for
2-0
England
down
as well.
now.
And this
Oh,
is
for
a
England
whole
already?
debate. This is a whole
Oh,
debate.
gosh.
but-
All right, yeah,
The
we'll get
England
into that.
squad's weird, mate.
It is.
Phil Foden, who hasn't played in 3 months.
Getting 4 minutes in the cup final. Phil Foden, mad. Lazar says this weekend was a win for United. Flex make us proud. And Steve says Kim is silly. Arsenal was missing big players.
Yeah, so were they though.
Come on, yeah,
They,
come on,
they
come
were
on,
missing,
come on.
like you said, they were missing.
Silly.
Super Daddy.
Ruben Diaz. You know what I mean? That's why it really peed me off because I'm like, the player, we didn't exploit that.
No.
Because, why are we not just getting the ball long? They're missing the
come out
two
as a
centre
top.
backs.
Not at all.
Yeah.
It was very easy for City. Super Daddy Cool says Abby deserves an Oscar for hiding her laughs on the watch along on Sunday. And Lucas says, when will Doyle ever be on after a win for Liverpool?
obviously never. Like never, ever, ever. I'm having to wear a sausage.
Yeah, because
suit.
he comes to gloat in it.
He does, exactly.
And then I take all his L's, lad, which is heavy.
Yeah.
It's nasty work what he does. Jay Baller says, don't let Michael Jackson from Thriller music video sitting in the gantry even talk about any of our results this weekend. Spurs are going down. Because of the jacket. Sure, we didn't realise that. It was a Thriller jacket, innit? Oh, we missed the trick there, man.
Thriller.
Oh, God. Sean yeah, they'll do it after. Sean Murphy says, City hit you so hard, walking Malteser. Oh, my Lord. Thank you for blessing me with a Nico goal, 2-0 defeat. And Kristen says, I'll buy out Abby's relegation clause. I need a personal assistant. Robbo says, fair play, Doyle, for actual analysis, unlike the rest. We're too much vibes and cookings, like they want real analysis. You know what I'm saying? Perth Luxury says, PGMOL were awful this weekend. Atwell in the United game, Tierney in the Villa game, Banks in the Cup final, Oliver in the Spurs game, Kavanagh in the Fulham game. The refs in Scotland are better. YG says, how's that nailed on quadruple looking now, Don Robbie?
Who said this?
Did you say it was nailed on?
Come on, man. I've been saying on there for weeks, right? Quadruple has never been done for a reason.
Yep.
Teams run it. Remember when you look like even...
Oh, I used to get so scared when Liverpool were like prime.
Yeah, but it's very difficult.
used to take ages for it to just not be a thing. But until you physically went out, I was like, oh my god. And then you just always, even they just wouldn't do it.
That's why I hate Real Madrid, mate. I hate them.
YG says Robbie the Arteta fangirl has gone from weeks of pretend humbleness to Nico O'Reilly forcing him to actually stay humble in actual real life. Chikorito says, guys, sing the second Ole Ole song to Robbie.
Enough. I was surrounded by these City fans yesterday giving it to me, man.
They're so rude because the league's not over yet. I mean, you're actually second.
Yeah, I know, but that's the whole point, mate. Just get it right inside there.
It's
mad, isn't it?
Right in
You
there.
know what? I'm saying to myself, please, man, go up there. They actually came round me and I was like, you know,
gotta hold it, innit?
You know, you just got to hold it. I was just there. And I was
Yes,
like,
for God's sake.
I was like, anyhow, I come up there, you know.
Just got to wait till May, innit? Try to do a thing. Tim says, rejoice, my brothers and sisters. The great Arsenal bottling of 2026 has finally begun, at least for the domestic cups and Champions League. Dwayne says, Kepa was a bargain at 5 mil, Rob? Fizz says, when I feel alone, I remember folk like Abby supports Spurs, and I know someone will back me when I flop. Flex got to learn from the panel watch-alongs, or it's just skipped. And Fizz says also the irony that Abby is wearing a headband like Violet Parr when her team were invisible against Forest. Tim says, by the way, European playoffs begin this week for the last World Cup spots. If it goes in America, and the biggest question is, will Italy finally qualify this week?
Yeah, Italy. Yeah.
They can't miss another World Cup.
They can. They bloody can.
Who's they go again? It's like a hard... They
got to play Ireland at some point, I think.
Ireland, the mighty Ireland, the boys, is like...
Jeez, mad. Last two, Augie says, Trent has 3 assists. Relax, Doyle, with your dead team.
My bad. I hate it. I'm so sorry. That was a wrong stat.
Yeah, Jamaica, we got our team as well,
My bad.
And Amar says, ask Robbie, did you like the dribble from Shirky doing kick-ups?
Yeah, well, look, you know what, right? The one thing I would say about him when he did that little thing there, right, is that, you know, players like Gabriel and that, they remember them things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Pep didn't like it.
I don't think that was a very smart thing to do. Like, when, you know what I mean, because there's that game to play, that, to me, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I know those Arsenal players. I remember that time with Haaland when he did it, and you could see they all remembered it. So I think it was very stupid to do that.
As a fan, though, it's what you want to see.
Yeah, listen, it is what it is.
As a neutral,
I think as a fan, it's great, but I think the players will be looking on that and thinking, oh, yeah.
They can try and catch.
And I know the Arsenal.
He was.
Don't be surprised.
He was in the playground. He was in the playground, man.
But I will say this: they are big moment zones. If someone goes through them and they get sent off and they lose that game at the Etihad,
yeah, true.
Yeah,
I can guarantee you that either Calafiori, right, or Gabriel or Nkapé will have noted that, and he will get. There will be some retribution on that.
It is weird. The camera panned to Pep then, and he went, don't like that. He cussed him when he done the Rabona assist as well. He's like, no, I had Messi, didn't see him do that. Pep doesn't really like that type of expression, but I'm with you. I do like to see it. He was taking the mick, bro.
They were 2-0 up, right? And he was at the edge of the box and he was doing all these little mad dribbles.
He was doing what you do, bro.
Yeah, lad.
Come for a kick about with me.
Yeah. And he couldn't get the ball and he still managed to find the crossbow. That's football.
He's a phenomenal footballer.
He's a beautiful footballer, lad.
I got nothing against him doing that, to be fair.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Just have to bruck him up next time, you know what I mean? Make sure.
It's for the
That's what you
players
could
to
do.
note it.
You know what I mean? He tried to say stuff about us.
I know Gabriel will note that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, well,
there's a heavy shoulder barge coming in it.
Yeah.
Well, Ben White did it to him, innit?
Yeah, I've got nothing against that.
I agree.
All right, guys, that is everything done. Obviously, Man United got a draw. We extended our lead.
We didn't get to talk about it.
I mean, we got robbed by the PGMOL. Everyone's getting robbed.
Still crap, though.
We're not, because we're the most informed team in the country.
Listen,
keep hating if you want.
I watched that game. How can you be so inconsistent in one game? Like,
Did they get robbed?
It's the same incident.
State of refereeing in this.
Same. And that's the thing. I'm not even saying, like, you know, all of these have to be pens. I'm saying if you're going to set the bar, that's what you're giving, you know, 100%. And really, you see Evan Nilsson, well, I'm not even calling him a disgrace and a cheat, you know, because actually these refs also, you're not sure what they're going to give versus what they're not. So Cunha gets his shirt clearly pulled, but it's not enough to actually make him fall over, but you have to actually drop because you're not allowed to shirt pull. Should be a clear foul. But if you stay on your feet and wrestle him off and shoot off balance, you ain't getting a pen.
Yeah.
So you better just go to the floor and say, ref, I get it. But if you're not going to give Ahmad's one, you can't give Evan Nilsson's one. And if you're going to give Cunha's one, you have to give Evan Nilsson's, you have to give Ahmad's.
Every game, though.
It's because they scored straight after. If they didn't score straight after, we should have had the Ahmad penalty as well. I think we would have got that.
I was going to say.
It's because they went, we have to actually disallow Bournemouth's equaliser. Then Man United might go 2-0 up and they've already had a pen. Don't want to smoke. And it's just a joke. And my thing is I'm not really tribal about it. I don't claim that we're the worst done by VAR. You know, like, other fans start going, oh, but look at you against Crystal Palace. You weren't moaning. I'm saying all of us get together against the establishment. Apply pressure for next year.
The problem is with that organisation, right, is that nothing's going to change, innit?
Of course, never.
I mean, look how many complaints there's been about it, but Howard Webb's still in charge.
I mean, they've become personalities. I don't want to know the ref's name. I don't want him to have a personality. That's not what you're there for. You're there to uphold the rules of the game. It's a joke. They just want to become celebrities. and they're so happy to be at the centre of some sort of
Thing is,
controversial
when
moment.
it comes down to it, I think. Sorry, it's giving me directions. I don't know.
Directions to the championship.
Directions to Barnsley and places like that.
Lining
What do you mean,
themselves
Preston?
up.
I don't want to go there yet. No, but what it comes down to with these referees, like in the old days, and I was thinking about this the other day, we used to complain about referees a lot. It's one man making a decision. When you've got so many people looking at it over and over and over again, there's no excuses now.
Yeah.
Just go back to how it was.
100%.
Because you just at this time you're just mugging yourself.
Well, you can legislate for one guy who might get it wrong,
Yeah,
innit?
of
Or
course,
like
that's what I'm saying.
3 of them with the lino and you're going off. That's hard.
When you see a line
Now.
but the thing is, they're actively relying on this now. I see he gave a decision yesterday in the West Ham game, the penalty, right? So he's looked at it, he's given the penalty, it's wrong. They didn't need him to go and look at the screen. They could have just said, that's wrong, mate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's it.
Yeah,
Done.
get on with it.
Get on with it.
The worst one this season, in my eyes, is that one, the Newcastle goal that they scored against City at St James's Park.
Oh, God.
And they drew the lines from the wrong place.
From the wrong place,
They
yeah.
drew the lines from there instead of there, which
Well,
is like an extra
when you
half
get,
a metre.
When you get to a point, when there's a point where one game doesn't have it and one game doesn't. You remember when they couldn't draw the lines?
Yeah.
Then you can't use it.
Yeah.
Remember that Liverpool?
It can screw up a whole season.
There was that Liverpool game where that line was dodgy. Remember that?
Against Tottenham, mate?
Do you remember
That the Diaz
Do
one?
you remember this one time where there was a handball and they didn't really know the rule and they give the penalty and then the next week they said we're going to have to change that rule.
Yeah.
Well, once you've changed the rule midway through the season,
Yeah.
people have been playing to different. It's nonsense. Just go back to how it was. Go back to
Fact.
football needs to be.
It is
football
mad.
again.
It is mad, and that's something that we all do agree on. Right, this has been the weekend roundup. What a show! Robbie will fight on and vow to be champion in May. Kim has other ideas. He's a Carabao Cup champion. It's
gonna be an
He's
interesting-
hunting down the FA Cup. He's
see the way
hunting
he
down the
drove
Premier
in
League.
today as well. Look at
Yeah,
it.
we got chauffeur driven in, man. I couldn't believe that.
Oh, yeah, listen.
He
I hate
must have
this
been
guy.
walking.
Gives you cover,
My
give me a
dislike
lift
for
in the
his squad
morning.
up.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doyle, big up to you. Sausage suit on.
No, lads.
It's
I'm
just-
actually really toasty in this. Can't wait to take it off, lad. Steaming.
Nicky Hawkins, big up to you. West
Thank you,
Ham Fan
thanks for having
TV.
me.
Hopefully you stay up,
your
bro.
job, do your
We're all
job.
rooting for you. And of course, Abby Matisse
Hey,
gone.
listen, this is the new panel. Like the Nicky, yeah.
Yeah, we're getting a feel for what it's going to be like. Don't tell her.
Don't tell her. If
Guys,
she's watching
make
this,
sure
she'll
you
be
guys
mad.
make sure you smash a like on the way out, man, and we'll see you on, well, not the preview on Thursday, it'll be international vibes, but we'll see you on Thursday for a preview as well. Take care. We're out of here. Peace.
What are we doing? This is behind the scenes.
Don Robbie, how was your weekend?
Weekend was good. Looking at a bunch of losers.
I don't care. If you're in a bad mood, you're going to get even worse.
I'm not going in the gantry today.
Abby, would you like to put on the sausage outfit?
He's the most arrogant guy when he's winning.
I would only start thinking about it if we don't get a result against Wolves. Well, we're here.
They're going to walk out and you have to dodge the bubble, man.
Nobody else gets this here.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andre from Oxford Natural. If you're looking to make a change, improve metabolism, energy, sleep, take Optimum Day and Optimum Night.
These have helped me so much in my weight loss journey. The Optimum Day helps you with your metabolism burn during the day, and the Optimum Night helps you to have a good night's sleep. These have been brilliant for me. And if you're interested,
Take our 90-day challenge.
click the link in the description and you can get 70% off with your first order.